Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. Pleasure seeing you around. It's time to start off our stream with a Pope run. We need 4 more clears of this, dude. Let's get one of them done right here and now. Get this out of the way, out of the docket. I have the controller plugged in. Why was it not registering it? Gotta love technology sometimes, huh? Alright, let's do our Pope run real quick. First of all, I have to fix this party composition. I don't know what the hell they were smoking when they thought this is what I would want for my body composition. Leader, I want Cosmos as the leader, let's go. Hello, Mauricio, welcome to the stream. For Trails to the Sky, I'm playing the PC version, the one that's on Steam. Hello, Kim, welcome to the stream, hope you're having a good day. If you're talking about Xenosaga, this one, it's just the PS2 copy that I have right here on emulation. Hello, Neo. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. We want to go Omega System. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Pleasure seeing you around. Everything's going well. Made the championship. I did not cheat. I reject these allegations. The streamer's light blinks, the chat's alive with clicks and cheers. The fans arrive. I love how my webcam, like, wire cable is, like, right in front of this message. A world unfold through a screen's bright glow. Live now, the Jmulls show begins to flow. Yeah, can you tell who's the writer in the chat? Damn. Poetry. Open the fucking door. There we go. Smash all that. I'm gonna have this debt paid off, so help me God. We're paying this shit off, by the way, like the student loan. We're doing it in increments. I mean, hell, it's about as much as a student loan. Alright. Get off here. One of these days we should go the mech route just to spice things up, you know? Like that day we're just gonna hate ourselves. Why do they force me to do these guys at least? Oh. Oh my god, please. Momo, I need you to not die for me. Why are they all going after Momo? Hello, Darkstar. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, we absolutely dumpstered that one guy. Let's just stock up. Okay, that's plenty. Alright, let's do this right. Gonna boost in the Momo after this. B, C, up in the air, spam it. Okay, got him. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well as well. Let's heal up real quick. God, our level situation is going to be absolutely ludicrous when we're done with all this. Hello, Izanami. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. What are we doing in Xenosaga? We're doing a quick Pope run because we need to pay off Matthews' debt. I can't wait till we do one of these runs and I forget to steal the item. That's going to happen. We only have 4 left, but I can feel it happening. Let's try not to make it today, though. So instead of doing a full stream of just doing this again, I figured we might as well just, like, you know, rip it. And say, let's do 1 a day. Alright, steal from the Pope. We're definitely going to heaven. We got the item. Okay, now we can just kill him. Let's stock up. Okay, we're good. Now, it is time for Aura Swords. Put them on everyone. I need an Aura Sword on everyone. I want maximum, and I mean maximum damage. Okay. I'm going to boost into Jin. We're going to go all out on this turn. We're going to hit with 1B. Then I need a CB, and then I need a boost into Cosmos. Now I need double B up in the air spam. She has the boost gauge this turn. We're going to boost into Momo. Probably should have saved that. We're going to then boost into Jin. Now we're going to pepper this dude like he's a steak. Here we go. Boom. 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 Get your acupuncture. Huge. Huge. Now for Jin. Let's go. Slice and dice, baby. Carve his ass up like a Thanksgiving turkey. Here we go. More. 2,400. That's what I'm looking for, man. There's 900 HP left. Bop. Okay, wow. We did ungodly things to the Pope there. Yeah, this game in, like, fast-forward times to, like, 1,000 speed is hilarious. I love it. Hello, Fabuki. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day.
I cannot possibly lose to the likes of you.
From healing? Ah. Right, man wants to do the Thor thing. We just need a stock. I said stock, Momo, not attack. Maybe this time you'll listen. Okay, good. Okay, we have fully stocked now. Hope can hit the broadside of a giant bomb. Good. Love that. Okay, Aura Sword's going up again. We have plenty of boost gauge. Oh, no, this is a turn that I like. I like everything about this turn, actually. It's a beautiful turn. It's majestic. It's heavenly. I lie awake at night dreaming of getting turns like this. Okay, now we're going to boost into into Cosmos. Hit him with a B. Go to Cosmos, double C, all the way up in the air so we get maximum boost gauge generation goodness. Wow, we already maxed it out. Alright, good. Boost into Jin, pepper him again. Nice. One of these days I'll learn all the different turn orders. It's not today, but one of these days I will. Oh my god, and you can't stop, and it doesn't stop coming, and it don't stop coming. How much damage did we do?
Fall before the might of Proto-Omega.
Yeah, man's yapping. We got him down to 4K. Okay. We just, like, stock up now. We don't even need that much. Honestly, build up stock here. I mean, boost. Okay. Just survive that. Well, Momo got evaporated. Okay. Get her up. Come on, girl. Up and at him. Okay, let's use a double Medica just to heal everyone up. Yeah, grant me a miracle. Okay, he's doing the sand attack again. That did nothing, little bro. Stock up. Okay, we're good to go. I'm ready to march on him. See, ideally, we would have gotten him dead on this turn. We get more skill points. I don't really need him, though. Hold on. F it. Just, like, kill him. Why not? He might die from this. Yeah, he's dead, I think. Okay, he's dead. Damn. Carved his ass up like it's a steakhouse. Hello, 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 Jared. Welcome to the stream. Alright, Pope's down. Let's go. Wow, Jin's level 60? Okay, now we just have to do the albedo. We have to farm Albedo real quick, and then we're good. We're getting these Pope runs down to a science. They're so free at this point, we barely have to think about them. For Buki, I legitimately read that because, like, the wire for my webcam is, like, directly over the center point of the message. It read like I planned on having baked children. I was concerned for a split second there. Till I reread that and said chicken. Oh, okay. See, that makes way more sense. Skip. Go, 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 go. Me falling asleep, yeah. Beat insomnia with one simple strat. Okay, love how I banged on my microphone doing that. Okay, let's get an ore sword up. Okay, now we just have to hit him. CB. BB. CC. BC. Baby. Okay. I still have my ore sword, so I think we go for big damage here. Yeah, go for the kill here. Man's dead. Cooked him. Fraud. Albedo's on fraud watch. Meat potential man of Xenosaga right there. And that's a Pope run in less than 13 minutes. Ooh! Oh my god, that might be a new record for us. That used to take like 20 to 30 minutes. We got it down to like less than 13. Ooh. Hell, I think it was like less than 12 because the first minute of the stream was me like setting it up. A 12-minute Pope run. Ooh. Oh my god. Let's go. We have these down pat. Dude, I could probably speedrun this at this point. How long even is the speedrun for Xenosaga 2? There has to be like... There's probably like 3 skills you just get on everyone. You just like bum rush them immediately. For like the speedrun, I imagine. It's probably the ones that involve stock generation and boost gauge. Okay, let's load it up and sell. Because this is the payoff we get to enjoy after a Pope run. We get to sell it. Take me to second mill shit. Also allows me to check to make sure I haven't used the wrong save file. Items. We're down to 1.5 million. Ooh. Oh, that's filthy. Let's fix the party composition for tomorrow. Don't know why it took so long to save there, but okay. 3 left. 3 Pope runs remain. Compared to like the 15 that we started with. That's kind of insane. Chad, it's time for some trails in the sky now. We've done our due diligence. We put the work in that is needed. See you later then. Take care, Kim. Ah, this song. Oh no. Oh, dude, why is the trails in the sky? Oh my god. Why is the PC port so finicky? Does anyone know what the first Trails game is that comes with, like, English VO? Because I hear that Trails in the Sky SC, the second one, is even longer. Tell me it has VO. And is it English? Is the goat? Glad you enjoyed the Mauricio. I've been really enjoying Saga so far. Really like the combat. Okay, we need to go to this one. Cold Steel 1, gotcha. Also, hello, Jake. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, I kind of want to do the sewer bit. Especially if it goes to the areas that I think it will. Because I wanted to see what loot I can get from them. Is this it? See, you would think that'd be the entrance. Was it here? It is, okay. It deserves a proper remake. I'd love to see it. I wouldn't be surprised if Gears gets like an HD 2D thing. They made a whole Twitter account just for the HD 2D games, and I think they're like really big in Japan. It wouldn't surprise me at all if we get like HD 2D remakes of like Xenogears and like Chrono Trigger. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Not based on anything, just my gut instinct, but like, I feel like that's something they would do. I mean, they did Live Alive of all fucking things, right? It's like, anything's possible. Hello, Izanami. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I'm off to watch some more Demon Slayer. Have fun. Take care. Hello, Ultimo. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Super bad nowadays. Yeah. Dude, 2 juicy bones. Nice. Yeah, guys. Peak comedy. Xenosaga 2 speedrun is apparently 4 hours and 15 minutes. There has to be some insane skips. That or the cutscenes are just that long. How do you get some of those dungeons within that amount of time? I wonder if there's like just a massive skip or something. God damn it, Josh. I was waiting for him to miss there. I could feel it coming. Did you hear the Zelda 40th anniversary rumors? I have not. What are they? Any juicy stuff? Oh my god, is it really the 40th anniversary soon? God, I think I remember the 30th. Because wasn't that like Skyward Sword or something? Because I remember my copy of Skyward Sword, it came packed with like an orchestrion rendition of a lot of Zelda music. Clapped. You went after the brick shithouse of the party. Good luck. Absolutely fried them. Do a Xenosaga speedrun during a solar storm. Oh, is it one of those speedruns? Have you all heard of the speedrun where you have to like play with your console on a hot plate? Isn't that like Dragon Quest? It's like one of the Dragon Quests, I think. Where to get like the proper RNG manipulation or something, you have to have your like console on a hot plate. It's like that or Breath of Fire. Maybe not Breath of Fire. I'm thinking of something else, I think. No, I think it is, Dragon Quest, only one of them. Oh! My god, we're clapping them.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD ported to Switch 2 alongside Oh my god, am I stupid? What does OOTHD mean? Ocarina of Time HD and possibly Majora's Mask HD, but don't quote me on it. That'd be sick. Hell, I love it if they did that. It's like, I loved playing Majora's Mask on my 3DS, and I'm not someone who likes to play, like, 3DS games all that much. Hello, Dinkler. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. For better times, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Look, if Halo 2 had something like that, it'd be very understandable with how difficult that game can be sometimes. Monsters appeared. Yeah, sure. Hey, Joshua, you want to get, like, your ability? Damn. Let's go with that. Things I would do for, like, Joshua to get his S-Break right now. Oh, lovely, they heal. Oh, Stella. Oh my god, he missed. Yeah, Josh, I'm glad you're here. Great contributor to the team, huh? Yeah, you're doing great. Yeah, good going, sweetie. You're doing swell. Okay, that was a huge heal, to be fair. Okay, quick draw. Go with Comet. I need Joshua to get you fucking S-Brick, dude. They're going after everyone but Joshua. Okay, this is huge. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Let's go! Come on. And the self-destruct doesn't kill us. Beautiful. Synergy. Textbook. Lovely. World-class. Gladiator headband. That sounds cool. Back for more? Yes, I want more loot. Do you think I didn't? Alright, Gladiator headband. Where is it? Strength plus 5, defense minus 5, CP up by 10%. A motivating headband, CP recovery rate rises in battle. Losing defense is a bit of a pain, but we have so much at this point. I'm putting it on it, because we also have jeweled rings, so it's only like a 3 defense debuff. It's not even that much. And especially with how, like, versatile Estelle's crafts are now at this point. It's a good pickup. Put it on Josh. Yeah! Just for his, like, S-Break. That you're worrying about defense in this game? Well, sometimes the enemies like to hit me for, like, half my HP. Or they hit me for, like, 2. It's like one or the other sometimes. What does he even have? Oh, his accessories are kind of dog shit. Hold on, yeah. Yeah, I'll put that on Josh. just for his S-Break. That S-Break comes in so clutch. Oh my god, we are throwing, we are throwing, we are throwing. Josh, stop dying.
Take that.
Okay, get him. No, hit him. Beautiful. Whack him. And yes, I died a decent amount. I think we discovered why. Okay, we are very close to, like, where they kind of want us to be. Like, 30, 31 seems to be the range they want us at here. I gotta play a magical game called Do I Remember the Layout of the Sewers here? The answer's no, I'm gonna pretend I do, though. What I should do, I know I just used an S-Break, but what I should do is build up CP so we can go into the championship with, like, max CP. And just, like, S-Break assault them all immediately. That's what I should do. Okay, yeah, there is something there. I don't particularly worry about the self-destruct at this point. It doesn't do that much damage. Holy crit, let's go. Yeah, it's like, that's not even that much damage in the grand scheme of things for self-destruct. Like, that used to be like a one-shot at the beginning of the game on hard mode. I've been through the fires of hell. And possibly Mordor. Oh, this goes down. Okay, good. Can I find a way up from here? That's the question. Because that can get me to the chest. Almost used Josh's S-Brick immediately. I'm stupid. I see that notification, that, like, shiny thing pop up, and I'm like, ooh, press. I'm a freaking cat with a laser pointer thing. Jesus! Okay, well... let's focus on Sandshrew now. Wait, we gotta heal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god, huge. We got out of that. Oh my god, let's go. Massive heal. Get him out of here. Beautiful. World class, lovely. Cinema. Now, we need to heal again. Josh, I need you to dump inordinate amounts of, like, EP here. Thank you. Big saving. Oh, yes, this was it. Okay, huge. One of these days, these chests are just gonna have loot for me. It'll be a lovely day. I'm just gonna do this immediately. For God, it spends all of it. Jesus, damn. Okay, well, we cooked them. Get rid of him. Blast him. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. And now give me my loot. I like how I sold all my Sepith last stream, and we've already got more than what I sold. Found Hawkeye. Dude, we got the Avenger? Okay. No. No. Gotta imagine Hawkeye's a gun. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad I dumped like 20k on Olivier's weapon, or whatever it was. 90 strength to 100. Okay, huge. Let's go. New Olivier gun. Love that. There's a note inside. It reads, "Haha, I knew you'd be back." What do you think wrote that? Actually, the developer wrote that. So no loot for you? Oh my god. That would've been so funny. If they brought back the chest messages for the remake and they're like, you didn't get the Digital Deluxe Edition. There's no additional loot in this chest. And then if you get the Digital Deluxe Edition, it's just a note that says grats. They could have been so funny with it. Oh, good crit. Wow, really?
They messed with the wrong guy.
You know, in a way, having him self-destruct on me is beneficial because I get extra CP for it. Yeah? We're gaming the system, not Gabe Newell.
Savor the victory.
Don't give them ideas! No, give them don't tempt them. Since I'm a loot gremlin. Yeah, but it would be really funny. They're just not having them at all. See, the key is to make it, like, very inconsequential when it comes to the differences. That's the key. Oh, this was that one chest we couldn't get before. Modern Falcons are the types to sell a sexy racetrack skin for like 30 USD. You know, I used to get really upset about like monetization like that, and I still do, don't get me wrong, especially when it comes to like multiplayer games. The main thing that clicked in my brain though, the problem is the reason they do it is because people buy it. Like, that's just the truth. People buy it. Or the chest says you didn't pay enough and takes loot from you? Yes! Oh my god, we can get really evil with it. I love it. Because it's hot. Hello, Koshi. Welcome to the stream. Feels bad, man. Yeah. It's one of the things I wish we kind of, like, nipped in the bud as, like, a society. Very early on when it came to that kind of monetization. Was people, like, flexing that, oh, I have money, so it's fine if I buy this. Like, that kind of stuff, right? It's like, oh, it's a sign of my personal success because I can afford to buy this. Stuff like that I wish we kind of nipped in the bud. Because it just encourages people also to do it, to feel like they're rich, even if they're not. Now, I said this, right? Like, I'm saying this after I got, like, the most expensive version of the next World of Warcraft expansion. I might have a problem when it comes to that game. Do what I say, not what I do type shit. Let's go with that. Look, I did it for the content. I get early access to housing and, Midnight because of it. Even though I would technically argue it's more like getting actual access to the release date. But I got some sick transmog, though. And, like, probably the coolest mount in the entire game. Like, weirdly enough. To get more money? Yeah. I mean, it's, like, not just that. It's, like, also, when it comes to, like, these, like, big board meetings and, like, shareholder meetings, I can only imagine all, like, the idiots that don't understand the medium being like, well, if you look at, like, Genshin Impact and, like, Honkai, how much money they make, why are we making that? And it's like, sir, this is Call of Duty. Then you get more money. See, that's the funny thing with World of Warcraft. We're socially engineered to hate ourselves and the game, but we can't stop playing. Found a Cestus. Let's go. You look familiar. You gotta understand the different prices. I think my brain officially, like, clocked out the moment you saw how many people bought the $90 mount. And it's like, dude, we have so much travel in WoW nowadays, like, getting to a mailbox is like nothing. And people still bought a $90 mount. Granted, right? You can also just, like, pay it with in-game gold because of the WoW token, but still, someone else had to pay for it. I didn't even, like, necessarily mind getting, like, that midnight version because, like, damn, I think they're doing a really good job with WoW now. It's like, people still love to hate on it. Like, not perfect, right? There's still issues with it, but, like, fuck, is it fun. Was also a problem as well. Yeah. It's like, that's why you get, like, a lot of these, like, free-to-play games. It's because it's like, to my understanding, what they're just trying to do is cast a wide net and get as many whales as possible. And if, like, a bunch of people get a free pass and are able to play the game for free, that's fine. Chances are enough people will spend, like, some amount of money and you'll get a few whales. Oh my god, there's 4 of them. Okay. Okay, so fire, got it. Oh, it can freeze me. This might be the first enemy we've encountered that can actually freeze me. Wow, I'm glad I have no fire on him. One of these days, I'll fix his arts. Okay. Not too bad. I think it's because I have so many of those, like, resist freeze equipped. Oh, what I need to do is heal everyone. I'm sure I feel about wasting a crit on that, but... Okay, he'll definitely die from Flare Bolt. Okay, never mind. No, Hell's Gate is, like, surprisingly good against them. Oh, there's a freeze. Okay, so it's just a very low chance. Okay, there we go. If they had procced more freezes, that could have been annoying. Chrono Trigger is so addictive. I've heard nothing but good things about that game. Guess we kinda healing. Oof. Well, at least, like, we get some pushback. Summoning monster in Grandsel Sewers East Block. I feel like we're seeing more stuff like that, because I feel like being able to, like, coordinate and, like, express displeasure with the product is, like, a bit easier than ever. Mainly because of, like, Steam reviews, you know? Because it's a very public thing, and it's like everyone pretty much sees a Steam review, or the Steam review score, when you go to buy a game on PC. So it's a very public thing if people aren't, like, liking a product. It's like, look at what happened with, like, Silk Song with, like, the Chinese translation. For those who don't know, apparently the Chinese translation for Silk Song is, like, 15 kinds of shit. So, it got, like, massively, like, review bombed from Chinese players, right? Because, well, their translation sucks. And I think, don't quote me on this, I think, the developers came out and said, look, we're gonna go fix it, or something like that. Like, it's nice to be able to see, like, rapid response like that. I feel like we've been seeing that a little bit more often nowadays. Though, to be fair, I hear, like, Team Cherry's just like the goats anyways. They probably would have done it either way. When they heard about it. Don't know how it wasn't, like, checked in QA, but... are clearly vampires. Stella and Josh are almost level 31. Found a Tira Bomb, nice. Chest is so very, very, very empty. You get so many, like, free chest quotes if you just add another very there. Okay, now we gotta play a game called How the Hell Do I Get Out of Here? I don't think this game has any escape rope. Hello, little Pasha, walking in the shame. They couldn't find a translator. That or they did and they're just shit. I don't know what the specific issues are. I think I have to go up here. And I ain't doing all that. Oh my god. It's like the part of the industry that always pissed me off for the longest time when it comes to, like, monetization and all that. It's because it was, like, so obvious what the industry was doing for the longest time. But they were playing the long game. Also, hello, Isabella. Welcome to the shame. Like, who remembers, like, back in the day, with, like, Mass Effect 3 having a character locked behind, like, DLC? I think it was Day 1 DLC. When they were, like, from a very important race or something. It's like... especially what happened, like, multiplayer games as well. They normalized that, like, monetization and all that on people when they were young. So when they grew up, they just accepted that kind of stuff as the norm. And they were able to, like, take it even a step further. Damn! Oh! Okay, good. Oh, no. We got him, let's go. We got out of that. It's like with the whole, like, loot box situation, right? It's like, I can't stand battle passes. I think battle passes are one of the worst forms of like, progression I've seen in gaming. They are so outrageously dull and boring, but they got normalized because they came off the back of Star Wars Battlefront 2 with the loot box situation, and people viewed battle passes as, like, not as bad, nearly as bad as a loot box. And as we all know, if you want to normalize something, do something worse first, then compromise with the thing you actually want to do, or think you can get away with afterwards, because it won't look as bad in comparison. That you do incrementally. Isn't that B Consort Verdun? Oh, congratulations, that's a fight and a half. Yeah, that fight took me numerous streams. Really think I'm like 1 HP. Wow. Olivia got obliterated there.
Alright, we're good to go.
The hot ass. Yeah, that. And it's like, the way people just view, like, cosmetic, like, items to be, like, okay to sell back to the player is, like, wild to me. It's like every multiplayer game that I play now fucking sucks. It's because, like, the act of progression feels so null and void and sterile. Because you're just following a linear path with Battle Pass now, instead of like what we used to get. It's so dull and uninteresting. It's like, I try to get into a multiplayer game nowadays, and I get bored out of my ass in the first couple of hours, like 2 hours, and I'm just gone. Oh, come on! Way on Joshua. I gotta get these guys down first. Huge crit. We needed that. Okay, let's get Josh up.
Take that.
That's that. Let's move out.
Okay, well, at least he got his EP back. Now we're gonna play a magical game called Can We Find Our Way Out of Here? In the next installment a year later. It's crazy to me. Yeah, the whole sports game thing. My god. It's like, I can understand enjoying a game and not wanting many changes and just getting a little bit of variance and that being enough, right? But, like, my god. Hey, guys. Here's a gotcha system. We're not gonna call it a gotcha system. Come back next year to do it all over again. Need to get rid of this thing. The things I would do for an escape rope.
That's that. Let's move out.
Oh my god. Please. Get me out of this nightmare. Hello, Joshua. Welcome to the stream. Xenoblade 2 Zachary. We talking about Zeke? Who's Zachary? Like being in an abusive relationship. At least now, it's like, from what I see, a lot of digital, like, deluxe editions and stuff is just like, we'll give you, like, the soundtrack, maybe, like, an art book, shit like that. Ubisoft is like, here's submissions. It's like, can we have that as the game, please? It's like one of the most important things you can do in like modern gaming is just find all the good games, because there's so many, and it's like so easy to get like lost in all the shit that's out there. Just, like, find the good games and stick with them. It's like, look at this year with all the bangers we've gotten. It's like, Game of the Year this year is going to be a war. Battle lines are going to be drawn. Dude, he does not like Olivier, huh? Might be a stolen disguise.
Alright, we're good to go.
Yeah, it's like, I grew up with multiplayer games. The only multiplayer games I really play nowadays are like Mario Kart occasionally. Like, I haven't even played it much in the last while, since like the last stream we did. And then like MMOs, because MMOs are still really fun. It's always really funny when people say MMORPGs are dying. 15 years later, they're doing fine. I kind of want to make a video about that, because like, I've been hearing people say MMOs are dying as a genre for like 15 years at this point or something. I cannot find my way out of this godforsaken dungeon. This might be it. Oh my god, we did it. Good timing on my part with that. Okay, let's save. Now, we did open up a path in the other part of the sewer. I want to see where that goes. I think for me, Game of the Year, it's like either gonna be Expedition 33 or Donkey Kong. Yeah, wrapped up. I, like, low-key want to dedicate some time to playing Silk Song, because, like, the more I think about it, for some reason, I had it in my mind where I'm like, I probably just don't like Metroidvanias all that much. And then I look back on the ones that I played, Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, Metroid Dread. Huh, I really enjoyed these games. I wonder if there's a fucking pad in here. But I'm like, oh, my backlog already, though. But I haven't played the original Hollow Knight. But the more I see of Silksong, the more I'm like, this probably would be for me. I'm like, I kind of want to try it out. I mean, I have Game Pass, right? So it's like, we might carve aside a couple of days for that, I don't know. Oh, this was the gate. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yeah, it's probably going to end up being Donkey Kong for me this year. But, God. Oh, Un Via Timea is, like, probably one of my favorite gaming songs ever. It's so good. It's also really funny if you speak French, how much the soundtrack in Expedition 33 just spoils the plot. It's really funny when you look at the lyrics.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Yeah, funnily enough, I like some co-op RPGs. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever done, like, Baldur's Gate 3 co-op. It's so fun. Because, like, you can go off and do your own thing. So, if your buddy's, like, watching a cutscene for a quest, with, like, a character or something, and, like, you want to go do something else, or, like, you know you're about to get into a fight, you can kind of, like, position yourself in such a way and, like, do stuff while they're doing that. It's so nice. You would think it'd be, like, way too slow, but if you find the right person to play with, it's so perfect. Was it down here? See, the funny thing with my gaming schedule, right, is like at any time I could just say F playing any other game and only play MMOs because I have so much stuff I can do in WoW. It's so insane how much I can do in WoW. If I just had like an extra 500 hours a week. War Crime Simulator, it's so fun. Could have been a goblin out of the gate. Yeah, I kind of wish there was a bit more character customization. It felt a bit limiting, like when I started to make other characters again. It's like, I don't know why. Maybe there's like a lore reason. I'm just like not familiar with like D&D lore too much. I don't know why it could only be like a half orc instead of like a full orc. That was weird to me. It's like my only real complaint with Baldur's Gate 3 is I think the animation for like characters like talking and doing stuff looks a little bit stiff. And like some armor can be like a bit too shiny, if that makes sense, but like outside of that. Revive the dot meta, nice.
Alright, we're good to go.
TMNT Shredder's Revenge. Oh, that sounds so fun in like a LAN party setting. God, I just wanted to make Halo good again. I don't even need it to be like a 10 out of 10. That'd be great. I just need to be good. I hear they're doing fine things with like Infinite at least. Hopefully the sign of things to come. There's no way people actually believe that, right, Partial? Like, there's no way, right? I remember seeing that take on the internet a while ago.
Enjoy the show.
To go for the evil ending? Yeah, my friend and I went for the evil ending originally in our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. It's like we committed genocide against the druids and like the demon people in Act 1. But then we like grew a conscience and did a good route afterwards. It was really funny. I got with Minthara though, so huge plays. Minthara's so good. I had to swap it as Sorcerer, though, because my friend was playing Paladin. That's the gate. Okay, what's in here? Wait, did I just connect the two sections? Oh my god, I think I did. Yeah, I totally did. I'm so... Okay. Okay, I didn't unlock anything new. Now I'm gonna play a game called Do I Remember Where to Go? Oh, that's cool, Jad. I really hope we get, like, DLC or something. I want more Metaphor games. Because, like, the final Metaphor ReFantazio short's going up tonight. And, like, reliving that ending was so damn good. I always go hero subconsciously. Yeah, It's like, I feel like such a bitch. It's like, why do I feel guilty for doing, like, evil things in a game? Just stood there like, yeah. I haven't even seen it fully myself. Dude, the Minthara ending, though, like, if you do a good Minthara ending, it's so damn big. Just, like, the whole premise of it.
That's that. Let's move out.
Oh my god, there's still a chest I haven't gotten. It's a red one as well, so it's loot. I have to get it. I have to get it. This way. This way. Okay, I need to get over there. Minthara's Peak Companion. Yeah. Minthara is so dang good. I ended up really liking Lae'zel by the end as well. Damn it, Joshua! I might need to take this one item off. He keeps dying. My fucking god, dude! Get me out of here. Want to heal. I plan to, like, keep all my... Where are my healing items? There you are. Use. No, I don't want to discard them. Oh my god, the UI to heal is so shit. These freaking sand slashes, dude. How? He was healed, wasn't he? How much damage did he do? My god! Did they just have, like, a chance at an insta-kill or something? Did they rip your throat out? Please die. Oh my god, these fucking defense buffs. Die already. Please. Thank you, can finally revive the guy. Heal him up. Okay, good. He's out of the danger zone. Oh my god. Please. Thank you. No, I don't want to heal it. We got out of it. Olivia leveled up. Let's go. Happy Trigger. Happy Fate. My problem with, like, GTA was that the gameplay never looked fun to me. That was my issue with it. And, like, I couldn't even finish Red Dead. 1 specifically. Though, weirdly enough, I loved L.A. Noire. Lord Helmet taught me that. I'm the evilest little bird known to man. Dude, I do not know how to get to this one freaking chest. Right over there. How do I get to you? It's like completely separate to everything else. How do I get to you? Like nothing loops over there.
They messed with the wrong guy.
This is definitely not even remotely close to where I need to go for that one chest. Oh! Man just tanking those self-destructs. To run around. I don't mind it sometimes. Stamina's one of the things, like, I can kind of ignore it. Because I can be patient. But, like, I haven't found a stamina system that, like, truly makes the game a better experience outside, like, maybe FromSoft. I think for like Breath and Tears, I just wish they started you at like a higher threshold. Please let me play. Thank you. Get rid of him. How'd you miss? Okay, we need to not die. I need my CP. Hello, Keiichi. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I'm getting absolutely bamboozled with this chest. This can't be the right path. Enough with these jobbers, dude! Can we stop missing the giant enemies, please? Thank you, Estelle. Hello, Crimson. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. He gets out of here, probably. It's so funny. When I played the Old Republic, though, it's like, you have to go Sith Inquisitor just to force lighting everyone, right? Like, you have to. Alright, the mission is simple, chat. There's a red chest right over there. Apparently, despite being a world-renowned mercenary, we can't make that basic jump. Or, I guess, get a little dirty. Or, you know, swim. I have to find a way to that door all the way over there. Problem is, from where I'm at, everything leads over there. And over here in the wrong direction. That takes me into there. If I go over here... into here, into here. I'm in a better spot. Okay, we got rid of them. Get rid of the Butterfrees. No, you don't need a heal. Dude. Dude. How do you hit with a gun? You can't hit with a fist. There we go.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
Okay. We're closer over here, but we still can't get to it. I'm wondering if there's another element to these sewers we haven't gotten to yet. This treasure chest lives in your head rent-free. It honestly does. They refuse to let me get to it. I'm wondering if there's another part of these sewers. Because that makes sense to me. Because we could only get that other one we were just at with the second key. Oh my god, please. Please.
Alright, we're good to go.
The main boss in the dungeon yet. I don't know what would the main boss be. I have fought 4, like, skeleton dudes. I found them and I whooped their ass. Where they were, I couldn't tell you. I think it's a matter of we just, like, need another key or something. That, or, no. See, this takes us in the wrong direction again. Nice, Crimson. That's always a good feeling. Back to the range. How are we missing those?
Enjoy the show.
Okay. I'm gonna chalk it up to that we just need another key or something. It's the only thing that makes sense. There's not, like, another viable path that I see. Is there a map? Man, a quick Google search wouldn't hurt. Hold on.
Alright, we're good to go.
Trails in the Sky. FC. First chapter. Ransel Sewers. Locations and maps? Oh my god, hold on. There's a website called Crimson Tier with it. Oh my god, what in the fuck am I looking at? When was this website made? 1994? Hold on. When the fuck was this website made? Look at what I'm looking at. Holy sky blue, by the way. Why's my OBS like acting weird? Look at this map. I'm supposed to read castle. West Block, okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This was like the lever that we used. Hello, hello, Hurley. Welcome to the shame. Yeah, I think they made this website even beforehand. Oh my god. Funnily enough, still easier to navigate than most, like, modern websites. Okay. The thing I need, I think, is this chest right here. No, it's a red chest. Dude, we can make the map a little bigger. What am I looking at? What is his layout? I think that's the one I got. I think this is the one I need. The problem is, they made the map so clustered. You can't tell if this is supposed to be along this path or like this path if there's one jutting down here. I think it's supposed to be along this one. Which means... yeah, that was the cestus. So we go up to the right into here. Okay, hold on. I got it. I'm locking in. I'm locking in. I got it. I see the matrix code. Go back to the cestus. I know where we go now. I got it. It's that one part of the matrix when he sees through the code and sees it all. The perspective has been forced back to me. You have a wild map? I'm glad I'm not the only one. That's the kind of map your parents bust out when they want you to, like, navigate them, like, around a town you've never been to before. And you're like, oh!
That's that. Let's move out.
Okay, we went the wrong way immediately. That's sick. Love that for us. Okay. We go up here. I need to go here because I need the part with the cestus. Right, okay. We're up here. I go up. Bang a left. I go out this door. Bang a left. We go up. Bang another left. Bang a right. Bang another right. Okay, hold on. Lock in. Okay, I do have the map correct. This is the... okay, we go here. We go up. That takes us to this chest. That's the cestus. We go up here. We have a fight here. Against everything in the fucking zoology mythos. What am I looking at? Alright. Recovery. Cast Bouquet away and heals 800 P for allies. That's nice. Hold that. Good miss. Oh my god, defense buffs, please. Please, game, please. Why did they just one tap? Dude, these sand shrews are wild. Can you die? Get rid of him.
All right, we're good to go.
Oh my god, okay. We need a heal. Dude, I'm running out of EP again. Oh my god. Dude. I want a pot of meat. Hell yeah. Love some meat. Okay. There's nothing there. Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem now. I don't think we have access to it.
That's that. Let's move out.
Okay, so the reason we couldn't get to the chest is because the door's supposed to be here. Now, does anyone spot the issue? I'll give you a second. Do 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 do. Okay, so we're gonna have to blow that up somehow, I guess. Because that's supposed to be the door. Hello, Cyro, welcome to the stream. Are there any differences between them? The translation is different, and in the original, when you open a chest and you inspect it again, you get, like, funny dialogue. I'm playing the original so I can compare and contrast it to the remake. But from the demo felt very samey. There were, like, 2 lines of dialogue that I wish were, like, the old translation, but, like, outside of that, I don't... Unless the new one has a bunch of... I don't know. It's like, I feel like you should just play the remake at this point. Because I thought the remake was really well done for what I played of it. I really liked it. And it feels like it's pretty much the same game, just with voice acting and actual animation. It's just if you want to go back into the rest of the series after you play it, I guess. Going to the sequel with its, like, graphics that look just like this would be a bit jarring, I guess. Really? Thank you. I think they're both really good games. But the sequel does feel very samey, at least for the demo. You can appreciate Charizard's nice plot in the remake more, just saying. Uh-huh. 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 I see you. At least you used the name of chat, I see you. Alright, where's my hotel? I need a rest. There we are. Watch me lose all my CP. Did they make this story short in the remake? Not to my knowledge. It's just, in the remake, you get actual, like, animations for a lot of the cutscenes. Because in this game, the cutscenes are just, like, these characters, like... And there's no voice acting, really, outside of, like, battle dialogue. But in the remake, it has full, like, animations and all that. It's just the original translation, I believe, is owned by a different company, so they can't use it, so they had to, like, do another translation. It's a bit of a shame, because this game has, like, two very famous lines of dialogue, at least in my eyes, like, two very iconic lines of dialogue at, like, the very beginning that don't translate well, over well. But, like, outside of that, I thought the new translation was fine. It was still really good, and you get, like, even more voice dialogue, like, even more dialogue between the characters as you're exploring around in the remake. I think the side quests are, like, identical. It's just, like, the characters have more banter in the remake as well. Okay, I think we've done everything. Besides side quests, we're saving them for the remake. So let's go to the tournament. I got some ass to debate. Okay, I think it's fair to say we're over-leveled. The way to tell is that the characters that were supposed to be perceived as over-leveled were level 31, and we were like 25 at the time. Now we're 31. Welcome everyone to the Grand Arena. Please note that tournament participants are asked to remain within the arena's walls until the end of the day's matches. Have you made all the necessary preparations for a day of hard action? Why did you say it like that? I said that last time, but still, I get hung up on that. Man's saying like it's gonna get like a wild fiesta in there. Excellent, excellent. Your waiting room. Can we stop being blue team, dude? I want to be red team. Freaking blue team. Fight well. I cannot wait for the remake. There's so many just hilarious scenes in this game that I need to see animated. Looks like it's just us in here. The waiting room feels awfully big right now. Yeah, only winners are in here. Well, it actually is a pretty big room. Team sports events and circuses alike used to be held here. So that was back in a time when gladiators fighting monsters was a man's only source of entertainment. Now we kill our enemies. In Minecraft. Interesting. I guess that would explain the size if there were circus animals in here. I must say my dick's a circus animal. It certainly doesn't measure up to an Imperial Opera House, but even so, it's about the size of an outdoor concert venue, and that's certainly acceptable. Excuse us for being less gaudy than you Imperialists. I think we may have gotten here a little too early, though. We've still got a sizable chunk of time before the match starts. Really? Why we show up then? Thought doing the sewers would, like, drain them out of time. Waiting around for your match to start really does get kind of boring. So why don't we walk around the grounds for a little while then? Works for me. We're gonna go out for a walk, guys. Sure, just make sure you're here in time for the match. Well, well. What new turn of events is this? Thought for sure that you'd go with them. I just get the feeling that something's changed between the two of them. Some type of step forward. Hello, Mr. Observant. They've definitely been feeling some pressure for the matches, but today they seem a little more relaxed. Yeah, because we're like over-leveled. This is going to be a one-sided beatdown. Oh, to be that young again, eh? But are they ready for the feelings that well up from within them? Even if they are not, the feelings are surely ready for them. Haha, such delightful awkwardness. I look forward to what comes of it. I really just don't get you. Shudder. Something wrong? Are you feeling alright? I'm okay, I just got the chills all of a sudden. Like, someone is talking about us or plotting something. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of glad we're playing the originals as well, Hurley. Because, like, I get to experience how the original dialogue was, and, like, if they change in the remake, it'll suck for, like, a minute, but, like, at least I'll have been able to experience it originally, you know? I think I can guess who that is. Guess of honor, huh? I like that blonde boy in the bracelet team. He looks laid back, but he's got such a quick draw. Hell yeah, I do. How'd you hear that? Championship today. Woo! Oh, hi, Dorothy. Hey, Estelle! You did it! The final fight! It's so exciting! Deep breaths, Dorothy. Come on now, do it with me. If you don't relax and keep yourself still and focused, you won't be able to get any good shots. Oh, don't you worry about that. I take my best pictures when intoxicated. They're more natural, you see. Oh, I guess they would be. Dorothy, I think you're some kind of savant or something. Towards Olivier. Kill the overkill. Yeah. We're gonna do so much damage, even the Grim Reaper's gonna go, damn. Isn't that the wrong room? I'm pretty sure that our room is on the right-hand side. Oh, yeah. Break a leg, guys. Zin's team. You're in the blue team room on the right side of the hall or whatever. No pressure. Good things will come of it. How do you propose we go after those special ops guys? They're not going to give us any openings. The only chance we have, I believe, is to talk to the commanding officer. If we take him down, openings are sure to follow. Oh, they give you tips. Back already? There's still time before the match begins, you know. Go make the most of your next few hours. Explore, discover, experience together. I need to go wash up now. We've got time. Okay, so I'm clearly not triggering something. Let's check out the other side. No, that was the other side. So it's only like one stand. Oh! This... Estelle, Joshua! Professor! You came to watch us? But of course, I'm a big fan of watching. You've always been such a big help to me. I owe you two at least that much. Thanks, Professor. But how'd you scrape together the mirror for a ticket? Well, that was a bit of a lucky break in my part, actually. I mugged someone. The museum director had some sudden business to attend to, so he couldn't make it today. And I'm here in his stead. I should have guessed you'd never be able to get it out of your own pocket, you poor. Ha! Not that I wouldn't try, of course. I'm sure I couldn't find a way in if I put my mind to it. At any rate, I'm here, and here I am. And I'll be shouting your names for sure. Knock 'em dead, you two. You bet we will. Thank you, Professor. Alright, who else am I missing? Oh, these four. Hey, you guys. Listen, just relax and do what you've always done. There's no pressure. Yeah, we're way more powerful than you. Hey, newbies. Your opponents are tough, but you guys should be able to take them, no sweat. Break a leg out there. We cheering for you like you wouldn't believe. We're all here to root for you today. You're representing the Bracer Guild out there, so be sure to make us proud. Is something wrong, Cut? Huh? Oh, it's you guys. Guess it's time for the final match. Give it all you've got, okay? You bet. You don't look so good there, Cuddy, you okay? You do seem pale. Not just a little lightheaded, that's all. Though it's kind of odd. I don't feel sick, so why am I lightheaded? I think I'm having a flashback. Oh my god, it's anime. From what, yesterday? No. From an accident I had about 3 months ago. Seems I screwed up on a job and messed myself up pretty bad. What do you mean, seems? You don't mean amnesia, do you? I do. It's kind of embarrassing and perhaps even a bit cliched, but I actually don't remember a thing about it, or didn't anyway. What the... I still can't even remember what job I was doing that got me hurt in the first place. So he was under the mind control as well. The doctor said it wasn't shock or anything, but offered no other explanation as to what it could be. Wow, what a story. Why'd you yap? But you were still okay to participate in the match, even in that condition. I told you, physically there isn't a thing wrong with me. In fact, I'm feeling a lot better just talking it over with you. Have we ever seen Kurt and, like, the red-masked, intelligence operator, right? In the same room at the same time? I don't think we have. Huh. And he has a red bandana. And I think his chin lines up. And in time, these flashbacks will start to take shape, and I'll remember what happened. So don't worry about me, okay? Yeah, okay. I don't know why you spouted that out. You were starting to look a little better than you did a minute ago. Just be careful, though, okay? Thanks. You guys, too. Good luck out there. Uh-huh. 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 Thought that was like the mayor. I'm gonna shout myself hoarse? Yeah, indubitably. Did we talk to everyone we needed to? Okay, there's definitely something that I'm supposed to be triggering. Oh. Yeah, sometimes to trigger a cutscene, you have to walk out of a specific door, even if it's the same location you arrived to in a different place. Because I got to this, like, lobby the other way, but I didn't go through that door specifically. Oh, Estelle Joshua, is that you? Dude, the mayor. Mayor Klaus. What brings you here? Well, I just got done with my role in Xenoblade 2. It's good to see you both again. Shirzad told me that you'd gone traveling all over the kingdom. You've certainly grown up nicely in the time since we last met. Thank you very much. Well, I can't speak for myself, really, but you certainly seem as chipper as ever, Mr. Mayor. Kind of refreshing to see. Haha, well, I won't let you young folk beat me just yet. So I hear that you two made it all the way to the championship in this big martial arts competition. I may be a little old for such things, but I came to watch. You came all the way from Roland for that? No, actually I got an invitation out of the blue to a dinner party at Gransel Castle. I only arrived in Gransel this morning, came by way of an airliner. No way. Ah, think I get it. The invitation came from Duke Dunan, right? Oh, you know of it. I was originally planning to attend a birth ceremony for this married couple and then journeyed here. But this lady officer approached me out of nowhere and told me that I was invited to this dinner party. One guess as to who that was. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it had to be Captain Amalthea. Sadly, my wife's just not much of the traveling sort. So I didn't have much choice but to come here by myself. Oh, she's not here? Pardon me, Mayor. There is a chance we may also be attending that dinner party. Oh? Still and Joshua explained that the Duke had stated that the winner of the competition would receive... Right. We get an invitation. Is this going to be a red wedding? I'm wondering, because we haven't really had any, like, big character death yet. I'm wondering. Ah, I see. Well, that explains it. It hardly seems appropriate to call for a dinner party when Her Majesty is taken ill. But if you two will be there, I might not feel quite so awkward. So that just means that you'll have to try that much harder to win. He was the guy from the beginning in the game and in the demo that we had to go to the mine to get the rock that was covered in mud. The Sky Pirate, like, stole it from his, like, his safe. So that just means that you'll have to try that much harder to win. Ha, you bet! We'll try our best to meet your expectations. I think I'm gonna find myself a seat then. Best of luck to you both. I can't believe he's going to be at the dinner party, too. You think Mayor Maybell will be there, too, as well? It seems likely. There will probably be a lot of influential people in attendance like me. Oh well. We just need to focus on winning our match, and then we'll see everyone there. Sounds good. Speaking of which, it's almost time. Let's return to the waiting room. Okay! Alright, I'm ready. Let me at him. Worst chair ever. You can't see anything from up there. Look how far back it is. If it was closer to the ledge, maybe. Oh. Looks like the Duke and Colonel Richard are showing up together here. Indeed. Maybe he's here to watch his subordinates compete. Oh, so that's the Royal Army's darling to the public, huh? He's handsome enough and well-groomed. He looks like the capable sort. Yeah, I guess so. He doesn't seem to bear much resemblance to when I saw him in Bose, at least in terms of character. But what indeed can one do? I suppose that he is worthy of being considered a rival to the great Olivia Laneham? I doubt he's worried about that. Looks like it's starting. We must apologize to everyone for the long wait. We now open the final day of the martial arts competition's full contact matches. And you get one match today, ain't that a bitch? This arena has been abuzz with preparations and fighting for the better part of a week now. And it all culminates right here, right now. Which team will seize ultimate victory this day, this Sunday night? Without further ado, I present the fight card for this, the championship match. Southside Blue Team. From the Calvert Republic, Captain is Zin. Northside Red Team from the Royal Army Intelligence Division Special Forces, Captain is Second Lieutenant Lawrence. Alright, we're up. Finally. Hey, I trust everyone has my theme song ready. For tears or for laughter, this is it. Game faces, guys. Let's go. Come on. It's time. Bring me these 4 jobbers. Everyone we fought so far has been about as tough as tapioca. That and half this team is a pair of rookies. I doubt they'll be able to stand up to us. Don't be so sure. Wait, no, the chin is different from Kurt from before. Never mind. Kurt had a more flat chin. Both of them are part of the Bracer Guild. Indeed. We've been reading up on them. Good. Now stay focused and don't underestimate them. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Okay, what are those guys grousing about over there? Just let them be, Estelle. If they're covering their faces like that, I can't imagine they have much in the way of self-confidence. Since they lack my dazzling good looks, there's probably a lot of sniping and backbiting in their ranks. What the hell's that supposed to mean? Have you know I'm considered very attractive to women? Yeah, good comeback, dude. Second Lieutenant Lawrence, right? What is it, boy? Joshua? That's sword technique. No. Never mind. Best of luck. Heh! And to you. Hello, Lomax. Welcome to the shame. Huh? Hey, don't let that talk get you all depressed. We're about to start. We now begin the final match of the martial arts competition. Both teams go to your starting places. Adios, be with you. Ready, set. Let's get ready to rumble. And this is what I like to call the all-in. Holy HP! Masked leader of a special ops team has powerful sword techniques and specialized crafts. And a stalker reviving bomb. Ah, okay. Get him. Oh my, holy clapped. Okay. That's fine. Thank you. What kind of shadow clone?
You feeling lucky?
Ooh! Good snipe. Oh, dude, come on. Okay, these body doubles. Nice. Okay, one down. He had to use that. Good. That's fine. Okay. Massive. Okay, we got one down there. And Joshua gets to go. Huge AoE coming in. Black Fang. Oh my god. 3 fall. There's only one remaining. Hey, Lorenz. Hold this for me. Sniper shot. You're in the sniper's sight. Boom. Sorry, Lorenz. You're in the bullet's way. Alright. That's fine, that's fine. Heal him up. Shadow Spear. Drop it on him. Come on, Joshua. I need you to learn how to aim. Can anyone land a fucking hit? Get Olivier up. Okay, dude's healing. We just have to, like, do enough damage onto him, which I think we can. Okay, good. Just keep dumping. Okay. We're making progress. Let's buff. That's fine. Okay, we popped it. He's alive. Heal him up. Shadow Spear onto Lorenz. We got this, we got this. We can overwhelm him. Punch. Okay, he's almost dead. He's using an Earth Guard. That's fine. He can tank one hit. He's not healing. We have him dead to rights here. Oh my god, please. Okay, Zin, you can do this. Boom! Dom! Let's go!
Savor the victory. We earned it.
Oh, man, gored it up. Let's go. First try, all we need. KO! A winner is Zin's team! It can't be! We're the best of the best that the Special Ops have to offer. How could we lose? Bah! We're beaten? Yahoo! Email. We won. We really won. Oh my aching everything. Why'd he focus target me at the end there? And I'm exhausted. Doing mundane stuff. Glad I can help, John. Best of luck. Now the winning team will be blessed with a few words from Big D Duke Duden. Representing the team will be Zin Vathik. Please come forward. Yes, sir. Wow! You look even bigger up close! All Easterners as huge as you? No, I'm a little outside the ordinary. I just ate well, slept well, and trained diligently ever since I was very young. I'm the way I am because I tend to think about everything very carefully and deeply. Ha ha ha! I see. I like you, Zen. Allow me to present you with the prize of 100,000 Mira. Oh, yeah? And the invitation to the dinner party. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, buddy. Oh, and I got all the money, too. We didn't even split it up. Ideo, shine her light and glory upon you and your friends. My beloved citizens. What? I forgot one thing. Okay, so on Twitch, let's just, like, change the category to Trails, not Xenosaga. In the sky. Okay. A little bit late on that, but we're good now. My beloved citizens, let's hear a big round of applause for the victors. An interesting conclusion, I'd say. Lieutenant Lorenz, you truly have no shame. His Excellency must surely be ashamed to see his men beaten by such rabble. Was all that posturing just for show? I am indeed shamed. Come now, Amalthea. You needn't criticize him so. Truth be told, I myself asked Lorenz to hold back. What? It would behoove any member of the Intelligence Division not to put all of his strengths on display. And in this instance, it worked to our benefit that the others win the championship. I see. His Grace, too, seems taken with the Easterner. He'll serve as an ample distraction. Still, it is a pity. If Lieutenant Schwartz or General Morgan had participated, the show would have been far more dynamic. Surely you jest, sir. If you truly wanted the tournament to be more dynamic, perhaps you should have participated yourself. I mean, you are probably going to be a final boss at some point. The likes of Julia are no match for your strength, after all. I don't think quite that highly of my skill with the sword. I doubt I would be able to defeat the second lieutenant here if he fought as hard as he could, either. Hardly, sir. I believe you somewhat overestimate my strength. I'm nothing but an unrefined former Jaeger in a soldier's uniform. I beg to differ. I have confidence in my ability to judge the strength of others, and about the only person I could see being able to fight you on equal terms would be him. Speaking of whom, his children will shortly be entering Gransel Castle. Shouldn't we be taking some sort of steps to deal with them? Leave them be, we'll honor the arrangement with the Duke. And besides, it's far too late for the Bracer Guild to cause us any real trouble. But sir, Lorenz, how far along would you gauge the plan's progress? Just over 90%, sir. I'm certain I will be able to guide you to our destination within the next few days. Excellent. Oh, a plan is afoot. A new dawn fast approaches for this kingdom, also known as the line of dialogue used in every JRPG. And even if I must endure the stigma of treason, I shall pave the way for the glorious morrow. Uh-huh. Phew, now that was one hell of a fight. I had no clue that Lieutenant Lorentz was so freaking strong. Yes, I think we got lucky. Even now it's hard to believe. I don't like it. Huh? It's nothing. He could sense he didn't use his full strength. More importantly, that fancy shindig is supposed to be happening tonight. From what I understand, it's going to run late into the night, so they're setting up rooms for us. Oh, most generous of them. I'm cooked. Rubbing shoulders with all of those stuffed shirts is sure to chafe in the worst way in uncomfortable places. But dining? Liberal royal dining. The very prospect of such decadence. Look at me, my mouth can barely contain itself. Where's my handkerchief? It's getting on you. Gross! It's good to see you haven't lost your sense of perspective, Olivier. Indeed, let's be off then. Off to gorgeous souls upon the 7 courses of courtly affection. Oh, that's the plan, is it? Well, well. Fancy meeting you here. Mayor Vander? Oh god, what's going on here? You son of a bitch! You wander all over the place every damn day and leave me wondering what the hell you're up to. Have you gone completely mad? What possessed you to participate in a martial arts tournament? Oh, come on now, my dear meow. There's no need to crease your lovely face with such an ill-tempered expression. After all, is it not true that good fortune comes to those who favor those around them with a smile? I am smiling! Why do the Shonen Tournament arc? Because we need to get invited into the castle because the queen is sick and we need to get a message to her, but we wouldn't be able to get into the castle without an official invite. Because they're locking down pretty much the entire city because of terrorist activities. Is it just me, or do you recognize that uniform? Yeah, it looks like Imperial military to me. He looks like he could be a tough one to take on in a fight, too. I don't believe we've met. My name is Miola. I was just recently appointed as the resident military officer at the Erebonian embassy. I've known this whack job for a very long time. One might even call us schoolyard chums. Haha, fret not over his dark demeanor. Without it, his presence wouldn't light up the room the way it does. Okay, you really need to shut up now. Right. Wow, someone got him to shut up. Ahem. Now, where was I? From the looks of things, this fellow has caused you some trouble. As a representative of the Erebonian embassy, I sincerely apologize. Oh, it's okay. He hasn't really been a bother. Actually, it was a big help to us in the tournament. Olivier? Did you deliberately try to keep your participation in the tournament a secret from the embassy? Ha ha ha! Oh, perish the thought, yes. No, rather I simply never told them. Genius, I know, right? How is that any different from hiding it? But okay, fine, what's done is done. Now, though, we're going back to the embassy. Yes, you're coming with me. Huh? Please do wait a moment. We have all been invited to a delightful, indeed wondrous dinner party. Delightful and wondrous, eh? Sounds nice. Too bad you won't be attending. You're going to be confined to the embassy for a little while. Are you serious? No, I want him to come with us. When do I ever joke? Oh, cruel fate, surely you drive a knife into my very heart. The promise of this dinner party has been all that's helped me maintain my will to live. You know, I actually feel kind of bad for him. Is it really that big of a deal if you let him go to the party? What's your reasoning behind this? I knew I could count on you! Oh, but how lovely a thing is true friendship, such warmth and affection as opposed to the cruel frigidity of my schoolyard chum. I don't think you folks really understand just how serious this is, but try to picture this, a dinner party, populated by royalty and its influential guests from across the country, and also in attendance, an arrogant fool who never shuts his mouth because his foot is so lodged so far into it. And if they found out that this uncouth imbecile was an Erebonian citizen... Oh. My beautiful and gracious comrades, why have you suddenly fallen so silent? I'm hungry! I'm sorry, Olivia, but he does kind of have a point. Yeah, your usual behavior might not be appreciated in the royal castle. Sure, we're gonna ignore them also not a citizen of this country. We wouldn't want to start an international incident, would we? What? You would turn on me so easily! The war only ended 10 years ago. Relations between our countries can still be strained at times. You'll just have to grin and bear it, Olivier. Please, Mule, hear me out. I'm sorry that I didn't say anything before, when you... This isn't a debate. My dinner party! My royal cuisine! I feel bad for Olivier. Olivier has a way with words, to say the least. Yeah, I love him. When the game releases in a few weeks, yeah. Like, there's so many scenes I need to see animated. That one in particular. Is this really okay? I can't say I really like it, but the facts are the facts. Well, there's nothing much we can do about it now. We'll just have to enjoy ourselves twice as much in order to make up for him not being able to join us. Oh, well, I guess you're right. Let's get our stuff together and go to Granthal Castle, then. Oh, I should report that one quest. Hold on. Woohoo! Grace the Guild, where are you? Oh my god, I'm in the East Block, right? Yeah, man took all of that beating just to not be able to get the reward. That's crazy, because I kept the money, too. Alright, to Granthal Castle we go. Let's go. Huge plays, big love, and let's go. Wait, I'm stupid. Hold on. We should heal first. Wow, I have so much money. Oh my god. Every parting hurts, yeah. Hello, noodles. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Saturday sucks. Aw, sorry to hear that. I'm not ending stream. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. It's just the timing's really funny. I'll be right back. The tournament arc in Nocturne was my will to live. It was competing against everything. Entropy. That's what it was going up against there. Alright, let's do this. To the castle. We're going to the castle already? Just to remind you, since we're going to be staying there after the party, we won't be able to leave till morning. Well, let's show the gatekeeper invitations then. I don't know why I'm feeling so nervous. Well, because we don't get invitations to big events this often. Hey, it's those two. Hey, this is the castle of Her Majesty the Queen. Unless you have official business here, you need to leave. Hey! Hi there! Sorry about the other day. Oh, it's you two! You still staying in town? Yeah, we still have some business to take care of. We have a formal invitation, so by your leave, may we pass? Formal? Invitation? Received directly from His Grace. Not the punches monitor. What? It's a giant! See right here? Written invitation. Handed over it. Let's go. Let's see. To Zid and his team, in appreciation for your performance in the competition, you are cordially invited to a dinner party. Oh, okay, you guys were in the martial arts competition. Right, and I heard the winning team was led by a huge Eastern guy. So is that you? Well, yeah, we have the invitation, duh. You got it. We would greatly appreciate your help. Makes sense. The head maid told us you'd be coming. You're missing someone. What happened to him? It's kind of impolite, I know, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it. We're the only ones coming. Well, that's a pity. No matter, please go on in. Now entering Zin and Company, victors of the martial arts competition. Open the gates! Throw wide the gates so that we may pass. I like how they don't even open all the way. Wow. It's like the Hakken Gate, but there's something more impressive about being part of the castle. I bet it's more solid, too, since it's a royal castle. And it's part of why it's impregnable. Ever since the nation was established, no enemy has ever broken through the Onberg Wall, and before they do. The capital's been ravaged by war numerous times. That basically just screams to me that it's going to be breached at some point. This castle is definitely going to be impregnated. The capital's been ravaged by war numerous times as a result of mutinies and insurrections against the nobles. But even then, the castle held the rebel army at bay and protected the royal family and the refugees, or so the stories say. Wow, pretty neat, didn't ask. Very much the sort of tale one would expect from a nation with such a history. Now, welcome to Her Majesty's Gransel Castle. Go right on in, you'll be met by a welcoming party inside. Enjoy your evening. Hello, little show. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Wow, pretty. Also, so very blue. I feel like I have to fight Shiva in here. Or Halone. Wow! She hit the whoa. You can say that again. Never seen anything that compares to this place. It's not just pretty, it's got history. I can really feel the traditions and rules of the old kingdom here. Welcome to Gransel Castle. You are Zin and his team, correct? Costumes on YouTube? I did not see that. That's cool, though. Nice castle, yeah. Yeah, Captain Amalthea. This isn't really unexpected, but even so. That's right, we come at the invitation of the good Duke. And, who Megalol you? Ha, pardon me. I am Captain Kanone Amalthea of the Intelligence Division, head of Gransel's Castle's defense. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for your championship victory. Watching the match was truly a spectacular experience. Oh, you're too kind, really. And may I say I didn't know they made women as young and pretty as you into captains. You must do fine work. My, but you are the flatterer. But I'm not so young as your bracer friends. Estelle and Joshua Bright. It's been some time since the incident in Zeiss, hasn't it? Yeah, I guess it has. Quite some time. Unfortunately, the matter concerning Professor Russell is yet to be resolved. It appears that he and his granddaughter were abducted by a group of nefarious individuals. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Yeah, we kinda did that ourselves. We left that case up to the full-fledged bracelet and came to Gransel. We never even heard the follow-up report on it. I see. That's truly a shame. Well, with the resources of the Intelligence Division, it's only a matter of time before the culprits are arrested. Have no fear on that score. What the hell's with it? Understood. We trust you to take care of the Professor. Oh, absolutely. Now, we must show you to your rooms. Shea, if you would please do the honors. Yes, ma'am. See to their needs, but do not bore them with any idle chatter. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am, I understand. Haha, very good. Is she a bad guy? Yep. Now, everyone, I hope you enjoy your evening. For my part, I must bid you farewell. And walk diagonally. I hope it goes well, Partial. Now that is one fine woman. Oh my god, you're about as worse as Ringabel. I hate to say this, Zin, but your taste in women is crap. There's nothing fine about that fox-faced Hoppy. I think that might just be his favorite type of woman. I just tend to find that women like that turn out to be pretty good people once you peel back a few layers. Double entendre? So to speak. You're hopeless. You might be worse than Olivier. Not that it matters, but you really do sound like a dirty old man sometimes. Oh, my honor! Oh, sorry about that. You were supposed to show us to our rooms, right? Yes, please allow me. Pardon my not saying before, but I am Shea, a maid here at the castle. I will be at your service this evening, from the dinner party until the morning. If anything is not to your satisfaction, please don't hesitate to let me know. Thank you very much. Will you please show us to our room, then? Certainly, it's on the second floor. Damn, big-ass, like, foyer, huh? See, if my stairs don't have, like, a solid bottom to them, I do not trust them. Like, one crack and you're cooked. Imagine trying to dust that chandelier. Oh, wow! Get a load of that chandelier! Talk about classy, told you. Same brain cell as me. Hush, Estelle. What's that way? That's the throne room, dumbass. Her Majesty uses it to receive personal guests. It hasn't seen much use in recent days, though. I see. Hello, hello, Esther. Welcome to the stream. But is the Queen's condition really that bad? Isn't the birthday celebration coming up soon? Oh no, it's just that it's the head maid who tends to her and the royal keep her late. I shouldn't speak on subjects about which I'm unfamiliar. Come then, shall we? Alright, who's using these couches, though? Like, let's be real. They're there just for decoration. No one's sitting on those. This is the room where you'll be staying. Please, go on in. Okay. Pardon us. I'm glad they have exactly 3 beds. If we had Ringabel, who'd he be bunking with? Holy Stragus! I never imagined we'd stay in a place like this. Nice! This will make a good story for later. What's that book there? I believe there's still some time before the party. You are free to explore the castle, but the security areas are off limits. I ask that you refrain from entering those areas. Can you be a little more specific? Most significantly, the royal keep where the queen resides. It is a small palace of sorts, built on a garden terrace on the roof. Garden terrace? Oh, that sounds nice. The terrace is where Her Majesty greets the people of Gransel from during the birthday festivities, so you cannot go into the royal keep itself, but you may visit the garden terrace if you like. As for the other restricted areas, there's the Royal Guard Room and also the Treasury, I believe. The Royal Guard Room. Guess I'd still wonder for questioning about all that terrorist stuff. Yes, the Intelligence Division is currently occupying it. Entrance is restricted, so please abide by the rules. Understood. By the way, what are the others who are invited doing? They've already arrived. I imagine they're relaxing in their respective rooms. Alright. So Mayor Klaus is here too. Oh yes, he arrived some time ago. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. If you'll need anything else, please contact the first floor waiting room. And remember, Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Now then. Exchange a look that went unnoticed by Zen. Hey Zen, want to go and walk around the castle for a little bit? We'll be back in time for the party. Must be nice to be so young I'm worn out after the tournament. No problem, have fun. Me, I'm gonna kick back and relax in this oh-so-luxurious room. We need to get as much done as we can before the party starts. First, Julia told us that we have to talk to the head maid, Hilda. I'd like to say hello to the other invitees, too. We likely know most of them. Okay, so we have a list of things we need to do. Oh, this dude. Ah, Joshua, still, you made it! It's been quite a while. Oh, my back. Dean Collins, you invited to the banquet as well, sir? I just arrived today via Shida Express from Rouen. A little mayoral birdie told me you two won a tournament. Oh, my bowels. Jill and everyone else will be so happy to hear it. Thank you. I had no idea we'd be seeing you here, Dean Collins. Dean Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly and a man of great respect and liberal. It's only fitting to be given a seat at this banquet. A man of great respect. Oh my god, my stomach can't do anything different. Oh, you flatter me, man. What's the Royal Assembly? It's a meeting held once per year to address matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen, mayors of every city, and other representatives all come together to try solving various problems of state. Wow, sounds big. So, all these guys have been invited here tonight, huh? Oh, I'd say only about half. I don't know. It's gonna be a while, probably, Partial. We have too much on the docket right now. I'd say only about half. Her Majesty is still ill, and General Morgan is away on official military business. And Mayor Dalmor of Rouen was arrested in that nasty affair. And Professor Russell. He is a bit too entrenched in too many unknowns right now. We don't know how true all this talk is of the Royal Guardsmen being involved in some underground terrorist organization. It's hardly the time to be holding a feast at all, if you ask me. Well, we can use this chance to see where Duke Duden stands on all of these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless. Yes, it's the biggest issue here without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is the height of idiocy and mismanagement. I would like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well. It's the same story. Princess Claudia is the Queen's granddaughter, right? Does she live here in the castle? No, to my understanding, her actual residence is elsewhere. But I'm told she'd come to the capital as of a few days ago. She's here then. I'd really love to meet her. I'm sure you'll have a chance. With Chloe, I'd heard you made some kind of promise to meet the capital. Wasn't sure if you'd actually done so. Even Gilda's yet to hear from her. But she should be at the capital by now, no? She should be. Still, though, it bothers me. She probably just dropped by to check on the orphanage before setting off to the capital, but even so. Gonna miss Tita. Yeah, I imagine we'll run into it in the future. Probably like the sequel game. Mia Mabel and Lilla. Joshua, Estelle. Ah, here at last. I kept wondering when you'd get here. I was practically counting the seconds. So you were invited here too, Maya? Hey, wait! You were waiting for us. How did you know we were coming? I heard from Mia Klaus. I heard about a pair of children who went to the tournament, won its championship, and were invited to a grand royal banquet in the castle. If I had known, I would have canceled my appointment and come to cheer you on. Begging your pardon, ma'am, but that would have been quite impossible given the circumstances. Yes, I'm aware. I'm trying to be polite. Don't worry. I know how busy you must be. I'm sure the Queen has no time to waste at a banquet. But with everything else going on, what is Duke Duden thinking? That captain was so stubborn about inviting me too. I had no real choice but to accept. Do you mean Captain Amalthea? Yes, that's her. Her words were polite enough, but she gave me an evil eye. Oh my god, they're gonna kill like all the mayors or something, aren't they? But she gave me an evil eye while she spoke them. I did not refuse her request. I haven't heard from General Morgan in quite some time. Does that mean you haven't heard any word from the Hockengate? The General is unavailable is the longest message I've been able to wring from them. It would seem he's busy with these anti-terrorist countermeasures or what have you. I'd hoped that he'd be in attendance at this banquet tonight, but I guess he couldn't pull himself away. What do you think about all this, Mayor? Putting mayors from every city in the same place at a time like this. Well, if the Queen were to be in attendance, I would expect some announcement of no small importance. But as it is, this feels like the Duke has too much time on his greasy, chubby hands. He's letting this position of royal proxy go to his head. Sounds about right. There might still be some kind of official announcement, don't you think? Well, whatever may come of this night, the Grand Chef here is the best in all the kingdom. I plan to enjoy the dinner, pay my respects to Her Majesty, and return the bows post-haste. Alright, my prediction is they're gonna try to kill everyone at this dinner. Gather all the important figures in Liberal in one place, kill them off in one fell swoop, create a massive power vacuum, and then the Colonel can, like, step in to fill it. That's my prediction. Yeah, we won the championship earlier. Huge W. Olivier got annihilated, but we still won. Estelle, Joshua! Mr. Murdoch, I thought you might be here. Well, maybe Arena would count. Yeah, I would say Persona 4 Arena would count for that. Full-on Red Robin winning, yeah. I think we might get a body count, or we're gonna be able to stop it, like one of the two. With mayoral class individuals in the guest list, we had a feeling you might be in attendance. I must say, I never expected you two to win a tournament championship and end up hobnobbing in Gransel's castle. Cassie's kids to the bone, you are. It took more than an upbringing to get here. Lots of people helped along the way. So it's been a few days. Have there been any developments? Well, right after you left the capital, Captain Amalthea from the Intelligence Division came knocking. She forced me to come to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about Leaston Fortress. Professor Russell and company are still on the run, too. Army hasn't found them yet. But the longer we keep this up, the less chance that they have. It's really only a matter of time. I asked Captain Amalthea if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck. I was flat out refused. So in other words, we definitely aren't going to be able to do this the easy way. We sure aren't, but don't you worry, because we've totally got that covered. We will get the Professor's message to Her Majesty one way or another. I just don't know how dark this series is willing to go. We're going to find out, but, like, there's so many ways this could play out. I'm just trying to ascertain if they're trying to lull me into a false sense of security. Please come right on in. For drinks, we have anything you can think of, be it alcoholic or non-alcoholic. Ooh, nice roof. Did you finish Matthew's debt? No, we have 3 more runs left. We do 1 run a day. Oh, wow, check that out! This must be the castle's garden tips. We got it down like 12 minutes, though. We're blazing through them. I'd say so. You can see the whole lake from here, and it overlooks the town, too. Must be great for reconnaissance. As nice as this is, we really don't have time to stop and enjoy it. We've got a job to do. Dude, this, like, roof is cool. I like the tiered approach it has. Oh! This must be the royal keep. Who are you? Hey, you two. We're here as guests of the Duke. Is this where Her Majesty lives? Of course it is. For the last few days, she hasn't been feeling so well. She's not seeing anyone right now. Oh, you got it all wrong. We weren't even thinking of that. I just thought it would be amazing if we would she would even take notice of us. Does Princess Claudia sleep here as well? No, it's just... Hey! Princess is focused on looking after Her Majesty. Neither of them has time to deal with the likes of you. Might I inquire as to what's going on here? Oh? Madam, we didn't know you were back already. Oh, this has to be the maid. This has to be like the maid to the queen. The dinner party will be starting soon, so I will be returning to the maid quarters. And who are our guests? They're from the team that won the martial arts competition. It's only because of that victory that someone of a Bracer's social standing would ever be invited here. Bracer's social standing? Such discourtesy! You would insult those who were personally invited to the royal castle. No, that's not what... Those invited by the Duke should be treated with all the respect due those invited by Her Majesty. I sincerely hope you have not forgotten that. I like her already. Understood. Wow, she's intense. I wonder who she is. But, madam, we can't just allow them to pass. Surely you would understand the reason the colonel laid out. Yes, and I'm quite tired of hearing them repeat it to me. I am terribly sorry, sir and madam. Security has been heightened, and as such, the royal keep and its surrounding off limits. If I may ask, would you mind waiting in your room until the dinner party begins? All right. That's fine. We'll do as you ask. I apologize. We weren't trying to cause any trouble. Huh. Fine, then just don't let it happen again. Safe journey to you. I apologize that you were subjected to such dreadful behavior. My name is Hilda. Found it. This was the one we were looking for. I am the head maid at Gransel Castle, and I oversee all the housekeeping duties. Aha! We had a feeling. Huh? Forgive me my rudeness, but are we previously acquainted? Well, someone told us about you. Handed Julia's letter to Hilda. I know this handwriting. You see? We also have our bracer emblems and identification with us. I see. Please come with me to the maid's sitting room. We can discuss the matter further once we are there. The bodyguard of Chloe wanted us to find Hilda to pass the message on. I understand. You need to deliver Professor Russell's message to Her Majesty, correct? Right. If now's not a good time... Of course the control would fuck up, but those special ops men have had the royal keep under constant surveillance for some time now. Only the Duke, the Colonel, and hired attendants such as myself are allowed in. Which means that a private audience is probably a no-go. What do you think, Estelle? We could ask Hilda to relay the Professor's message to Her Majesty. No, I'd really rather speak to her face-to-face. There's just too many particulars we don't know that we'd really need to discuss directly, like what Duke Duden and Colonel Richard are after. Estelle and Joshua, I have a bit of an idea. Could I get you to return here once the dinner party is over? Why? Have you thought of a way for us to see Her Majesty? I believe I have. It may be difficult, but I think it's worth a try. I'm going to need some time to get ready, so can you come back after the dinner party? Awesome! Understood, we'll be back then. I'll be waiting. Food prep is done, so I think we'll begin serving shortly. For now, it's probably best if you wait in your room. I mean, it's an expanding story over multiple games. I like how they have actual lockers. Okay, so we have to go back to our rooms. Oh. Yeah, our room is like here, I think. Hey guys, talk about being late. The party's about to start, you know. And also, to be fair, this is the first game. Sorry, we got so caught up in sightseeing that we lost track of time. Plus, we also wanted to talk to all the mayors. Huh. Well, are we well connected? We're close friends with the mayor of Roland. Plus, we've met the other mayors in the course of our travels. I see. Longer than the original? It's just this game. So it just has, like, animated cutscenes and like, voice acting. They keep saying it's gonna be longer, but I don't really see how unless there's additional content. Unless, like, I'm pretty sure they're just counting, like, oh yeah, well, when you're listening to all the voice acting, it'll take longer, some shit like that. And like, oh, the zones are bigger. Guess your work as bracers has caused you to meet quite a few big shots. You two sure get around for junior bracers. Heh, you might say that. Have you done any bracer assignments since we came to Gransel? Guess it's not all that different in other countries, right? Right, for full-fledged bracer, nationality isn't an issue when it comes to your work. The prelim fights and legal procedures at the embassy get me too busy to get any actual work done, though. But hey, there are 4 other bracers on duties, too, which isn't so bad. Normally that would be enough to handle most cases, I'd imagine, but with all of them concentrated in Grand Soul, that must make it tough to handle any cases in other regions. Here could be. I feel like a goose just walked over my grave. I wonder what's going on with Beck and Roland. Now that name rings a bell. You wouldn't happen to be talking about Sherazade, would you? You know her? She's a mentor, and she's been a close friend for ages. Okay, that makes sense. I met her a long time ago when a case brought her to Calvard. She was fortunate to have a good master working with her from such a young age. Her master? Yeah, probably Dad. Please, pardon me, the table for the dinner party has been set. May I show you the way? Sure, I was getting bored with waiting anyhow. Alright, wanna go and eat fancy? Sure, that fight left me starving. Let's go dig in. No, it's gonna be poison, no! Come on, you two. It would be nice if you two didn't completely forget your table manners for once. I don't trust it, I don't trust it, I don't trust it, I don't trust it, I don't trust it. This is a dinner party, right? What's with all the empty plates, then? Empty promises. Typical. Plenty of knives and forks, though. That's because it's a formal dinner. Everything comes out in a specific order, starting with hors d'oeuvres. Then you can use the knives and forks from the outside in. And that's all part of having good table manners. And here comes the anxiety attack, damn. Again, take any text box of Estelle out of context and it works perfectly. And here comes the anxiety attack. Mood. It's not really so bad. It does mean that you get to have some of the finest food available. Manners and etiquette are secondary. Indeed, indeed. I'm told that you're acquainted with everyone who'll be attending. No need to get all stressed out. I guess that's true. Please don't encourage her. On that note, is the gentleman accompanying you going to be okay with a knife and fork? I am told that folks from the East usually eat with chopsticks. You've done your research. However, I'm a firm believer in the when in liberal, do as liberalians do. I am not especially skilled with them, but I will use a knife and fork. My, how elegantly handled. I'm impressed. You're as much a gentleman as you are martial arts champion. I like how we did not change our clothes at all, by the way. You flatter me. Boy, he really is a complete sucker for a pretty face. I think he's being more polite than a lech, though. Anyway, his grace is really late. I wonder what he's up to. Indeed. So if the seated head of the table is for the Duke, then who might the other one be for? Indeed. Indeed! Intended for Princess Claudia! Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. My humblest apologies for the long delay. Presenting His Grace the... presenting His Grace the Duke. Well then, I must apologize for making you wait so. I'm afraid that I was in a meeting from which I simply could not break away. This gentleman is Colonel Richard, Commanding Officer of the Royal Intelligence Division. I've invited him here to thank him for his tireless efforts in helping to deal with the terrorist situation. It's a pleasure to meet you all, bad guy. I was quite gratified to be invited to this occasion by our Honorable Duke. I ask that you pardon my uncouth soldier's uniform and allow me to sit with you. You've got to be kidding. We're having dinner with him? I suspected this might happen, but it's still unnerving. So if Olivia was with us, right, he would just like eat out of a dog bowl or something, huh? Alright, what food do we have? Some of the food takes these characters have had before have been questionable, to say the least. Is that like a volcano on a plate? What is that? Is that like a volcano of, like, what, fried rice with, like, an egg on top? Because that's kind of fire. Wait a minute. Excellent, excellent! What say you, Mayor Mabel? What do you think of Granslow Castle's master chef? Is his cooking not on par with that found in Bose's and Turo's restaurant? Yes, it's quite remarkable. The wine selection also perfectly complements the meal. I almost want to try hiring away. Ha ha ha! You are not the first to say such things. And what have you, Zin? Wasn't it? Is the food to your liking? Oh, it's excellent. I don't have the words to describe the sense of refinement and depth. I certainly believe I could develop a real taste for Liberalian cuisine, though. Good, good, I'm glad to hear it. And you, young Gracers, I imagine you've never experienced such fine food in your life before. It's extremely delicious. Far more worthy of being associated with the royal family than the person who invited us. Huh? Ha ha ha! I'm gonna ignore that. Indeed, it's a genuine treat. Huh? It's certainly delicious food, and we couldn't miss a chance to attend so prestigious an event as this. Thank you very, very much for your gracious invitation. Oh, very kind of you to say so. I thought I misheard you. I do finally remember what my butler's been telling me about. We met before during the Rouen incident. Perhaps our fates are linked in some bizarre fashion. We have not met the Queen, no. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Maybe so. So he'd forgotten all about us until his butler reminded him. Come, let us put social classes and ranks aside for the evening. Food is abundant and the wine flows freely, so enjoy to your heart's content. Your Grace, if we could. I'd like to do as we discussed first. Yes. Actually, I have something important to say to you fine folk who represent the kingdom. I use this celebration as the place to make an important announcement. An announcement? And what might that be? I believe I will allow Colonel Richard to explain in detail. Okay, what's the bomb? What, the Queen's dead or something? Thank you. As you are no doubt already aware, Her Majesty has been in poor health of late. What? Like, she's gonna abdicate the throne? However, she has been recovering and may grace us with a public appearance soon. Oh, that's excellent news. Would you possibly go and check in on her? Unfortunately, she does not consider that to be wise a decision at the moment. Within a few days, it seems likely the terrorist plague in the kingdom will be swept away. In light of that, the Queen's birthday celebrations will be held as we originally planned. Well, the citizens will surely be happy to hear this news, as they've been looking forward to it. But surely that is not all you wish to tell us. Right, if that were all, you could have just sent along a message. Are you indeed correct? Her Majesty is continuing to recover as we previously stated. However, given the gravity of her condition, she has also issued a proclamation. Due to her tenuous health, she is going to abdicate the throne, huh? She has stated that she wishes to abdicate the throne and turn over royal authority to her nephew, Duke Dunan. This country's fucked. What? This is true. Joshua, this is... Yeah, the conspiracy finally makes its appearance. I was surprised when Her Majesty first broached the subject as well, but her illness has left her quite frail. But it is only natural. She has ruled the kingdom for 40 years, leading it through times of strife and war, all without a husband, might I add. Given that, I wish to relieve her of the stress of her duties following the festival's successful conclusion. As the heir to the throne, the decisions are mine to make. How terrible is Her Majesty's condition truly that severe? I'm ashamed that I've never noticed any signs in any of my annual visits. Isn't this far too serious a matter to discuss at what is supposedly a casual dinner? Pardon my rudeness, but this all seems to stretch credulity. What? Huh? Mayor Mabel, are you saying you cannot take his grace at his word? No, nothing of the sort. I simply mean that, as an elected official, I don't understand why the successor to the throne can't be elected in the same fashion. That's true. If possible, I'd like to hear this directly from Her Majesty. Huh? Your unease is quite understandable, but we do ask that you try to maintain your composure and allow us to continue. As mentioned earlier, I believe Her Majesty will give a formal announcement herself during the festival. Could you be persuaded to shelve your doubts until then? Well, the issue is basically this. Once this becomes common knowledge, we cannot know how the citizens will react. This is why we're telling the leaders first to stave off any chaos or public disorder before it happens. This was also the decision of His Grace. Yes, this is true. Also, the Queen's abdication of the throne will have international repercussions. The other nations in the continent will have their eyes on us, and we must be watchful for any actions on the part of the Arabonians. Surely you can see why it is necessary to show unified support for the new king. This is the world in which we are going to be living. He makes it sound so rational. Yeah, he's quite the master manipulator. In other words, the official decree will be given during the birthday celebrations, but you thought it would be best to inform us first so we can be prepared for any issues that may arise, correct? Yeah, that's what you just said. I'm glad to see that we have an understanding. Huh. If this all comes to pass, we're going to find ourselves quite busy. We'll have to announce it to the citizens. I have a question. I believe that the Duke has a fair claim to the throne, however, is there not another who also has the same right of succession? Well, no doubt you're referring to Her Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. Well, we had the bitch killed, so don't worry about it. It is true that she and His Grace have an equal claim to the throne, but it would appear that Her Majesty did not choose her due to her tender age. And I must say, I agree with her wisdom in this matter. I should hardly like to impose such responsibility upon a girl so young. Yes, absolutely. For the time being, I believe it would be best for Claudia to find a fine marriage prospect. Though it is strictly informal, there's already interest from the royal families of a number of other nations. Perhaps a royal wedding could take place as soon as this year. Oh my. I understand. If that happens, we'll have 2 major events to celebrate. Well, I think she's a bit young for marriage. Excuse me, may I ask a question? Zin? I don't mind, speak freely. Sorry to seem rude, but this doesn't seem like the kind of conversation you want outsiders hearing. Particularly a foreigner. So how come you're making this announcement now? That is solely because of the serendipitous turn of events that allowed Braces to join the championship. We had wanted to inform the guild of this in advance as well. I've already discussed the idea with Her Majesty. Gotcha. I guess liberals, military, and Braces are on just good terms as the stories say. That is because we lack the military strength of the Empire or the Republic. The harsh reality is that keeping close relations with each other is a must. In any event, do you now understand our intentions? Yeah, alright. We'll pass on what we've learned here to the guild then. Man, I've heard some pretty unbelievable conversations in my time, but that was something else. I mean, I'm a foreigner after all, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I bet that was a huge news for you guys, though. Of course it was! I can't believe things have gone this far already. Huh? Never mind. But really, what a shame. That food was so amazing, and it practically melted in the mouth. Couldn't tell what that last flavor was, though. Okay, we were poisoned. Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was! You don't write a line of dialogue like that if it's not important. Understandable enough, but anyway, did you want to go for a walk to work off some of that rich food, Estelle? Huh? Oh yeah, sure. I could go for a little bit of fresh air. You just played a tourist a little while ago, now you want to take an after-dinner walk? I sure don't get it. Must be a local thing. I think you're exaggerating a little bit. You haven't gone out of the... You haven't gone out to take in the sights? There's a lot of historic architecture around here, you know. If the mood hits me, I may give it a shot. On the other hand, the kitchen may still have some food left over. You've got to be kidding. You're still hungry? If you had a blade to my throat, my dying wish would be for some liquor and a snack. I might go and hunt up a bar or something for a little bit. Okay, let's go meet up with Hilda. Things have gotten serious. We really have to go find a way to get to see Her Majesty. First things first, we'll go talk to the head maid Hilda like we promised. She probably knows a way for us to speak directly to the Queen. Fine by me. Where would she be? Let's go meet up with Hilda. Yeah, thanks, game. Oh, it's you. What? Colonel Richard. Haha, Estelle and Joshua. Da da da! This is our first opportunity to truly speak face to face, I believe. The last time we saw one another was right after Mayor Dalmore was arrested, wasn't it? I'm honestly surprised that you remember us. I realized that we exchanged... I fucking hate how just, like, sometimes... I don't know if it's the controller or if it's for some reason, like, the software. It just, like, holds down the A button for some reason. My curiosity was piqued, so I did a bit of checking up on you. I was quite surprised to learn that you were the children of Colonel Cassius. How'd you find that out? Please understand I'm not trying to show off the Intelligence Division's capabilities. I'm greatly indebted to him from our time together in the Army. Indeed, more than words can properly express. Might I persuade you to stay a while and talk? I've been hoping to speak with you two for quite some time now, huh? Pardon me, Colonel, but don't you have a meeting with His Grace? I don't mind being a bit late. Ah, yes, if we're going to talk, why don't we use the lounge inside? I'll mix you up a couple of virgin cocktails. I'll prepare them, sir. Yeah, okay, fucking sure, dude. Yeah, I'm totally drinking this. No, that won't be necessary. I want you to go to His Grace and inform him that I'll be delayed. Yes, sir. Gulp. Pardon me, then. Stab him now, stab him now, stab him now, way now! Now then, shall we retire to the lounge? Please, follow me. Joshua, what should we do? I don't see why we have much choice but to follow him. Be a little late, but we can talk to the head maid later. That's gonna end terribly. I don't think we end this game with a W. I met Cassius shortly after I graduated from the military academy. I was assigned to a mobile unit that was under his command, and since that time I have found myself in his debt again and again, both personally and professionally. He did? And, what'd you think of him at the time? To put it simply, he was a hero, and a master swordsman to boot. So they can't drink, that's why he said virgin cocktails, non-alcoholic. No matter the scenario, he could find a way to handle any number of battlefronts in every direction. Oh my god, he played Star Wars, let's go. It wasn't just a matter of sheer tactics, Final Fantasy. He understood and could direct high-level strategy as well. Quite simply, he was a man with a peer. If I didn't know any better, I'd say we were talking about two different people. So you were our father during the 100 Days War. Yes, he was my CO, commanding officer. Even now, I can still vividly remember the excitement that filled me as we executed his plan to turn the war's tide. Anytime I get to talking about those days, time just runs away with me. But this much I can tell you. If Cassius Bright had not been part of the Royal Army, Libra would now be part of the Erebonian Empire. No way. That's kind of hard to believe. Well, as a hero, he had a knack for doing unbelievable things. He left the army immediately after the war, declining even a medal from the Queen. So few know of his achievements. But inside the army, many soldiers still hold him up as the prime example of what a hero should be. He never said one word about any of this to me. Well, it's not really the kind of thing you'd tell your daughter about. It's not fair to criticize... God, my mouth dries out so quickly. It's not fair to criticize them for that. Now, whose side are you on? Besides, why doesn't any of this shock you like it shocks me? Did you already know about all this or something? Well, I didn't know that he was a Colonel Richard superior officer. The rest I knew about vaguely. Vaguely? You're an accomplice! Hey, calm down. It's not like he told me any of that. I just figured out a lot of it. He told me he didn't feel it was something worth worrying about or going out of his way to tell others about. I just don't get it. When he comes back, he is so in trouble. Please excuse us. We didn't mean to interrupt. No, seeing you like this is actually a bit of a relief. When I found that your father was intending to leave the military, I desperately tried to stop him. But it seems that by leaving, he did what was best for him, after all. After losing his dear wife, maybe being with you was all that could help him recover. Colonel Richard. Now then, I thank you for taking the time to come here. I really can't keep the Duke waiting, so I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me. Oh, alright. I apologize for making you so late. Not at all. You both have told me the one thing I want most to know. And thus, I have no regrets. Something about Cassius. He was fishing for intel. Huh? How's that again? I'm sure we'll have a chance to speak again soon. Cassius might even be with us then, to share the stories. Yeah, he played one of us there. Okay, who was that man and what has he done with Colonel Richard? What are you babbling about now? It's just that it's weird to hear him talking about Dad that way. I wasn't expecting him to be so, well, nice. True. He doesn't seem all that villainous anyways. Even so, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that he's got something up his sleeve. For now, we should probably put the issue of Dad aside. I guess you're right. And I hate to say it, but I think that he might have been playing nice just because he could get something out of it. He's an intelligence officer, so he probably thinks that fooling a couple of kids is as easy as it could be. Don't you think that's going a little too far? You might be right. Maybe the one who's mistrustful of others. You should just follow your instincts and believe whatever you think is right. Huh? Just make sure you're prepared for anything. Don't let your guard down. I'd say a brace's job is pretty much that, in fact. Okay, I got it. I'll keep it in mind. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you? What the heck are you thanking me for? Anyway, we need to go back and see Hilda. She's probably sick of waiting for us. Yeah, she should be in the maid quarters. Alright, now we get to play the game called Where the Fuck Are Those? It's not up here. No. Woohoo! Maid quarters, where are you? I think they're down here. Wrong room. Yeah, I think they're like down here or something. No. The Duke's meals is revolting. It's hard to believe that he and the Queen and the Princess are all related. They probably aren't. Pills before the swine is Duke Duden. So no one likes Duke Duden, got it. Finish at last. Now to go get my cleaning supplies cleaned up and get home. Home is where the lack of cleaning is. Oh my god, you just have like a whole like turkey just right there? Hello, hello. Did you enjoy my cuisine? And get back home, shut up, folk. Don't get in it, which reminds me, do rats really like cheese or is that just a myth? I think it's a myth. They prefer peanut butter. Okay, we got like a whole ass storeroom here. Uh-huh. That probably takes us down to the sewers. Good to know the layout, I guess. Where the hell are the main... Oh. Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you. You're awfully late, aren't you? Sorry about that. We kind of got caught by Colonel Richard. Did you now? He had some things to tell us about our dad. Yes, the meal was... Oh! I don't think he has any idea what we're up to, though. I see. Ah, yes. The letter of introduction did mention that you were Mr. Cassius's children. I can understand at least some of how Colonel Richard feels. Oh, did you know our dad, too? He used to come here when he worked as General Morgan's aide-de-camp. I'm told that he was a school friend of the late Prince's, Her Majesty's son. Late Prince? Princess Claudia's father. Yes, he was killed 15 years ago in a tragic shipwreck. Were that he was still alive today, none of this would be happening. Huh? But lamenting what might have been is a fool's errand. Evening is fast approaching. We must make our preparations at once. Come on in, Shea. Maybe we get a caution for that in, like, the remake, Lil Shea, who knows? Also, hello, Koshi, welcome to the stream, and Hurley, welcome to the stream. Oh, hey, aren't you? Shea, right? Yes, thank you for remembering. You look well, Estelle and Joshua. I've been told of your current predicament. You won't find a more dependable maid. She's a giant help to us whenever the princess is in the castle. Princess Claudia. That shouldn't pose a problem. Thank you. If you're ready, you should go change into your uniforms. The ribbons and the headpiece are tricky, so I'll adjust them for you. What? What do you mean? Estelle's going to need to dress as one of the maids, and okay, Lil Shea, you're getting your wish really quickly. I like how someone goes, I wish to see Estelle in a maid outfit. 2 seconds later. Estelle is going to need to dress as one of the maids in order to get into the royal keep. Did you really think we weren't going to have a maid arc? A little playing with the hair and you'll blend right on in. Oh, I get it. Uniforms don't really allow much in the way of personalization. We must run on Apple. That should be ideal for sneaking in. Huh? Me in a maid's outfit? I've been wanting to try one on since we first met Lila, cute, breezy, and easy to move in. Well, if our uniforms weren't easy to move in, they make the cleaning much more difficult. For once it wasn't me. I thought so. Well, let's get this sucker on me. Why so excited? I'm glad you're in high spirits, but you'll need to remember your manners in front of the Queen. You won't have me to lean on this time. Why not? You're changing too, aren't you? Uh-oh. The return. The play was foreshadowing for this scene. Are you kidding me? Pardon? I mean, he did play the princess during the play at the campus festival. Is there really that much of a difference between the fancy dress and a maid outfit? That's different. It was a play. I can't appear before Her Majesty in women's clothes. Oh, you'll be fine. It's 2025. It's not at all shameful or anything. Besides, you made such a gorgeous princess. This again. Cut the jokes, will you? Hilda, Shea, help me out here. Say something. You know, I might be into that. Huh. Anyone? I see. That shouldn't pose a problem. Shea, don't you have that extra hairpiece designed for the princess? Yes, it's never been used, though. He has that full dark hair, so it would probably look good on him. Hold on a second. It would definitely look good on me. Well, it looks like a 3-to-1 vote. Majority rules. This way, please. We can use this as a changing room. Hello, Hydra. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we already had that arc before as well, Hydra. It's the return. It's the Empire Strike Back. Wait a minute. I don't remember ever agreeing to changing. Another scene I need in the remake badly. Alright, if I have to change, I can do it myself. Shay, you're not planning on using makeup too, are you? Hey, where are you touching? Kids these days. Shay, get the camera. Oh my. Ta-da! 12. Hee, what do you think? You won't believe where I keep my staff. It actually has a miniaturization feature. Heh, I think it suits her very well. Such a bright, active maid in training, and after only just coming to the castle, too. You certainly have me convinced. And with the hair down like that, no one will be any the wiser besides all the intelligence officers who watched the fight, probably. Perhaps you'd like to work at Grantle Castle for real when this is all settled. Well, we already work as braces, so, anyway. Come on, Joshua, get out here! No chance can talk you out of this. Not at all, you're already in it. You're just making this take longer. Fine. You really are impossible sometimes. All the pretty girls walk like this. Wow, it's almost frightening how good that looks. Isn't it awesome, Cloud Strife? It looks better on him than it does on me, and I'm an actual girl. A bit of makeup and can make all the difference in the world. Please just say you're done. You're done? Told you, Xenoblade reference. Cloud, yes, nailed it. Moving on. One of the best lines of dialogue in all of Final Fantasy right there. Maid Joshua is back. Well, I suppose so. I'll show you the way to the Royal Keep. You need to make certain you watch me and learn how a maid handles herself. Yes, ma'am. Gulp. We're finally gonna meet the Queen in person. Yes, it's a do-or-die moment. We just have to stay focused and get to the Royal Keep. It's hard to take you seriously in that outfit. Well, excuse me, princess. This was your idea. I can't believe you got the nerve to pick on. Sigh, don't get all mad. I'll treat you to some ice cream later, okay? I'm not like you. I'm not obsessed with food. I'm not obsessed with food either. They get along so well, don't they? We're out of time. Let's get to the Royal Keep already. Come on. Chop, chop. Oh my god, we play as her. Okay, hold on. Save. I need Hilda in combat. All the pretty girls walk like this. Oh, a private visit from Mistress Hilda herself. A trainee maid inspection, is it? Alright, then. I was hoping someone... Oh, wait. Where's that boy? What's this? What magnificent architecture! What fantastic design! The castle's not bad either. Miss, I think I shall have to request a room cleaning post-haste. Man's trying to watch. Madam Hilda, what a long time it's been. Why, Mayor, you look simply exhausted. There's no hiding anything from you, Mayor. I had some pressing business to finish before I left Bow, so I haven't yet slept. That won't do at all. I'll have some incense sent to you right away, good stuff that should have you out in no time. I believe you just got some in from the east only a short little while ago. Thank you. She's trying not to notice. Madam Hilda, what brings you here at this hour? I was hoping for some better reactions. But because we're controlling, Hilda, they're not, like, reacting. Okay, I need to find a way up. Here we go. Alright, knock knock, let the devil in. Hilda, what business do you have with Her Majesty at this hour? I'm bringing some tea and spoons at her request. The current situation means that Her Majesty is denied the right to even go about her daily life as she wishes, after all. Such harsh words. Huh. Who are these maids with you? I don't recognize them. His Grace ordered me to hire on some additional staff to help. They'd only just arrived at the castle today. Really now? Hey, you're pretty cute. Thank you. Bows. Huh? Where do I get the feeling we've met before? Crap. Do you stare so hard at every young lady you see? I do hope that you're not thinking any untoward thoughts. I'd rather think that His Grace and the Colonel would disapprove. Hey, it's not like that. We're the elite of the Royal Army. We wouldn't do that. All's well, then. Now, will you please allow us to pass? Pardon us, ladies. Please go ahead. Alright, chat, we made it in. Here we go. Infiltration time. Oh, that was intense. Thanks, Hilda. You're a real lifesaver. Yeah, it was really well done. I'm just glad I could help. Now then, are you planning to change your clothes before going to see Her Majesty? If you'd prefer, I can just show you the way now. I think I'm okay as is. Boy clothes, now! Again, out of context, hilarious. For the love of, why are you always so self-conscious? What was wrong with what you had on? It's not an issue of self-consciousness. By the way, Hilda, is this room what I think it is? Yes, it's Princess Claudia's bedroom. But she rarely sleeps in the castle, so the room is all but unused. Huh, no kidding. I heard that the princess was tending to the queen. I guess that's just gossip, then. Her room is on the second floor of the royal keep. I'll take you there. Alright, off we go. I was wondering if there was going to be like a photo of Chloe here. Chills the sky out of context, yes. Oh wait, that's a great idea for a video. Knock knock, let the devil in. I beg your pardon, Your Majesty. I brought the two I spoke of before. This is Joshua and Estelle. Thank you, kindly. I can't do that voice. Hold on, my throat will give out. Oh. Let's do this shit. By all means, enter. As you wish. Would you believe it if I told you I hurt my throat doing that? I'll wait for you here. 1 second. Hello, 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 Noodles. Welcome to the stream. My gaming god! Yes, glaze me more! Ah. To go from the days when my chat was ruthlessly shit on me to the days when my chat now glazes me. What an arc we've gone on. I'll wait for you here. You two go on in.
Left.
Pardon us?
Oh.
Holy bow.
I bid you welcome. My name is Alicia von Ostlies. I am the 26th monarch of the nation of Liberal. Wow, Queen, we have a lot to tell you. Holy shit, you're gonna want to sit down. I'm Estelle Bright. I'm a junior bracer of the Bracer Guild.
And I'm Joshua Bright, of the same affiliation. I just sat on my balls, alright? And I'm Joshua Bright, of the same affiliation. It is a great honor to meet you, Your Majesty. Estelle and Joshua, I have truly been looking forward to meeting you both. I regret that I cannot offer you proper hospitality, but I have prepared some tea. Please, have some and relax. Remember when the beginning of this game was like, hey, there's a farm, right? It has some vomit. Go deal with them. Now we're meeting the Queen. Please, have some and relax. I see that other door. I see. So Professor Russell asked you to bring this information. A pitch-black orbman capable of negating all of the orbal energies. And you say that the Colonel has acquired it. Take care, Noodles. Thanks for always tuning in. The Professor told us that you might have some idea of what he intends to do with it, Your Majesty. Can you tell us anything? I'm told the big twist is that Jmulls finally pays off Matthews' debt. It's almost down. It's only 1.5 million left. I have but a vague idea, but I did not think that the Colonel even knew of it. Perhaps I am worrying that nothing. But even so... Excuse us, but what is the vague idea you have? I suppose there is no harm in telling you. Roughly 10 years ago, a massive orbital reaction was detected beneath Gransel. Professor Russell was the individual who came to investigate. Oh? Huh? Did this happen in the vicinity of the sewers? No, far deeper underground than that, in fact. Professor Russell was under the impression that it might be a relic of the ancients that still functioned. Wait, I want to see that again. Uh-huh. Okay, it was just a massive orbital reaction underneath Gransel. Okay. So something big happened underneath the city. Wow! So it was a bona fide artifact then. Most artifacts I know have lost their function, like the mechanisms on top of the towers. But every now and again, you find one that still functions, like Mayor Dalmore's family heirloom. And something like that is beneath Gransel. So what does that tell us about the gospel? Maybe it could be used to halt the artifact's functions. Could it do that? Yes. However, we were unable to establish the nature of the artifact, or indeed why it was buried beneath the city. But it is beyond my imaginings how the Colonel could know of its existence. Professor Russell's research on it was kept strictly confidential and off the record. I see. In any event, it seems likely that trouble is on the way. Honestly, just as I start to think maybe the Colonel might be a slightly nicer guy than we were giving him credit for. But when someone's trying to stir up some trouble, that's when us braces come in. Oh, no worries, Noodles. No worries at all. I already knew something happened in the ending. I know something happens going into the second game. The only spoiler that I have for, like, Trails in the Sky SC is that I know Joshua gets kidnapped. I don't know by who. I don't know when it happens necessarily. If it's at the end of this game, at the beginning of the next one. I don't know how long it lasts. I just know that he will get kidnapped at some point. It's the only thing I know. We won't let him get away with whatever evil scheme he's trying to pull off. I'd expect no less from Cassie's daughter. Huh. You're acquainted with our father, Your Majesty. He was a friend of my late son's, and a great savior to the nation. Even after he retired from the army, he would sometimes undertake requests for me. Really? I didn't know that.
Imagine that there are a great many things about him that you do not know, including the precise role he played in the war 10 years ago. I assume you have not been told. Well, nothing super detailed. Anyone know how close to the ending we are? I feel like we're close, but it also feels like this has a lot more meat on it. But, like, the problem is, I don't know what the cutoff would be before it transitions to the second game. Perhaps, then, that is the role that I am meant to play. Estelle and Joshua. I imagine it's gonna end with the big celebration the game's been teasing. Like, that's gonna probably be the final day in-game. Will you indulge me by listening to an old story? Oh, yes, absolutely. It is no indulgence, Your Majesty. Oh god, here we go. Lore bomb time. 10 years ago, in the spring, a tragedy occurred in the southern reaches of the Erebonian Empire. Its cause is yet unknown, so that is something I must omit. The Empire used that event as a pretext for the invasion of Liberal. So began the sad times that would become known as the 100 Days War. Oh my god, we have art. Okay. Just as the Empire made its declaration of war, a massive military force breached the Haken Gate. So they have tanks and everything. Okay. In what seemed like scant moments, all of Liberal became occupied territory, save for Gransel. It is said that the invasion force was 3 times the size of the entire Royal Army. The reinforcements from Calvert were too late to stop their advance. It was but a matter of time before Gransel too would fall. Aw, oh, hell yeah, my favorite, carpet bomb 'em. But 2 months after the outbreak of hostilities, the war changed in a way that no one could have expected, and none could have imagined. Patrol airships had just been developed and were used to recapture Liberal checkpoints, severing the Imperial's army communications. The Royal Army then sent about recapturing the major regions one by one using ships launched from Leaston Fortress. Zeiss, Rouen, Bose, Roland. With their supply line severed, the Erebonian forces occupying each region were swiftly crushed. There's Cassius, Morgan, and the Colonel. And the one behind this plan for a counteroffensive was none other than one Colonel Cassius Bright. It was your father, who was General Morgan's right-hand man at the time, as well as Colonel Richard's superior officer. Afterward, with the intercession of the Bracer Guild and the Septian Church, the wars brought to an end. But it was at this time that Cassius lost what he treasured most in all the world. Lena, your mother, Estelle. That clock tower was destroyed in the Imperial Army's vain attempts to hold back the counteroffensive. Right. It's been a while since we had that part on stream, because the demo doesn't cover it either. Estelle's mother died at the clock tower in the beginning city because a bomb landed on it. That clock tower was destroyed in the Imperial Army's vain attempts to hold back the counteroffensive. What followed, I'm sure you know. Cassius was not even able to be by his wife's side in her final moments. No, I had no idea. And he believed that the military operation that he himself had planned effectively caused her death. He blamed himself. Yep, okay, fair enough, Queen. Blaming himself, he left the military and took up the path of the Bracer. All to stay with the only one he had left. You. And this time, he swore he would be able to protect those he loved. Aw, Dad. That idiot. It wasn't his fault that Mom died. How could he even think that? Estelle. Yes, you are correct. Given that all he lost was in service to his country, the responsibility falls upon me. And so I am sorry, Estelle. I failed to protect your mother. I have wished to apologize to you for a long time. But you don't have to apologize. You protected the peace of this country ever since the war ended. The peace that Dad and all the other soldiers who defended Liberal in the war fought so hard to protect. And the peace that Mom gave her life for, so that I could live in it. You have nothing to be sorry for. Estelle, You have a kind heart, and I am grateful. It gladdens my heart to have finally met you in person. Now, more than ever. Your Majesty. However, that is why. That is why I do not wish to put yourself in danger. I would like for you to remove yourself from any dealings with this matter. What? But Lieutenant Schwartz asked us to help you. I thank you. I am grateful for your willingness to do so. But if some tragedy were to befall you in Cassia's absence, I know of no apology that could ever suffice. I ask only that you go back to your home in Relent and wait for your father to return. But... If I may, Your Majesty, the peace that Dad restored and that you protect, though it has held firm, now trembles like a leaf in the breeze. Joshua, if the Colonel is able to use the gospel for whatever purpose he intends, and if he succeeds in making the Duke the new King of Liberal, then what will become of that peace? I ask only that you consider that. Your Majesty. Right. When we became junior bracers, we inherited a whole lot of work from Dad. After the Sky Bandit incident, we got that letter in the package, and we've been running all around creation ever since. It feels to us like our dad's been nudging us in the back this whole time. That's why I want to defend peace, so that everyone we've met, and everyone we care about, can go on living secure and happy lives. Just like you, and just like Mom and Dad. I'm doing this because it's what I believe is right, and I really want to see it through. Estelle, it seems she was right about you. Huh? I, too, am ready. I would like for the two of you to carry my request to the Bracer Guild. Your Majesty. My liege. We will do whatever you ask. My request is for the Bracer Guild to rescue those being held captive by the Intelligence Division. Amongst them is my granddaughter, Claudia. Aha. So the princess is being held captive somewhere. Yes. This coup d'etat started when I backed her as the successor to the throne. In other words, Duke Dunan was out of the running. Yes. Though he is my nephew, he is possessed of a considerable number of character flaws. In brief, where he is lacking, my granddaughter shines. For the sake of this nation's failure, our future, I would have my granddaughter succeed me. Well, I don't actually know her, but I personally lean towards the idea that your judgment should be really trusted here. No matter the heir, there will always be those who object strongly to a woman wielding political power. Not to mention the memory of the invasion by a larger power is still relatively fresh. Some of them will perceive a succession of 2 consecutive queens to be a sign of weakness. It is hardly surprising that such a notion has taken root in the minds of some. Some including Colonel Richard, I presume. Quite right. Claudia's pending succession to the throne caused him quite unawares. A caught. That, along with his passing of this information to the Duke, is what led to the coup. That was all staged so that Liberal would become a strong military power, with the Colonel ruling from the shadows. I see. So that finally lets us see the whole picture. So if Liberal became a militarized country, what would happen then? Well, a great many things. Taxes would be levied to fill the war chest, orbital weaponry would be developed with the express intent of wreaking havoc to a massive scale. A wide-ranging policy of conscription would be adopted, and no doubt contracting Jaeger Corps would be made legal, which is not the case at present. Oh no! Indeed. The Colonel has made very adamant requests that I enact such policies. I thought that such proposals were born out of a genuine love for his country, but I never agreed that they were the right course of action to take. The Royal Army is not all that protects this land. We have worked hard to maintain treaties with other countries. Defending a nation goes hand in hand with free cultural exchange and trade with all other nations to the benefit of all. I feel the same way, Your Majesty. Makes sense to me! The Colonel, however, finds such notions to be womanly and foolishly idealistic, and so he demanded that I abdicate the throne in exchange for Claudia's safe return. Many people have had family members taken to ensure that they would not dare to oppose the Colonel. But I am the Queen, and I will not allow all that I love about my country to be destroyed, simply because of blood ties. Still, she is my only granddaughter. I simply cannot allow her to die. Your Majesty, please try to relax. We hear and comply with your request. We will see to it that the princess is rescued from those who have imprisoned her. Thank you. Both of you. With that reassurance, I will do all that I can to oppose the Colonel's demands. Have you any other requests, Your Majesty? The gospel still has to be dealt with, and I don't think we should just leave you here. I appreciate your sentiment, Estelle, but the present state of affairs is not contingent upon my freedom or imprisonment. The gospel shall continue to weigh heavily upon my mind for a great many reasons. For my part, I will attempt to ascertain the Colonel's true intentions with it. Wow, what a truly awesome person. Super nice with a seriously strong will. I hope I'm even 1/10 as cool when I get old. Cool. Did you actually just call the Queen that? Still, she definitely has what it takes to govern a whole country. Is Chloe the princess? Yes, Lil Shell. Chloe is the princess, or at least it's like severely, heavily implied that Chloe is the princess. They haven't outright confirmed it yet, but they like pretty much did. Yeah. It would be hilarious if like Olivia was just like suction cupped to the wall outside listening in, like, oh, so that's what's happening. I really want to stop this coup thingy and help her. That's definitely outside of Bracer jurisdiction. Well, first things first. We do whatever we can. Right. But you know, I'm still freaking out about what the Queen told us about Dad. I wonder if she's got any more tidbits she'd be willing to share. Estelle and Joshua, have you finished changing? Oh, yeah. Then we should return to the waiting room at once. It's already after 11 o'clock. Wow, it's really that late? The Queen spoke with us for a long time. If we stay any longer, it's apt to make the gods suspicious. Wait, what? That's weird. I didn't do that. Okay. I going home for the day, Miss Holder? Yes, I believe so. Just be sure not to do Her Majesty any further discourtesy. That's not fair! But please relax, we are patriots to the core. That's good to hear. Now I believe that we shall be on our way. Pardon me. By your leave? Wait, I recommend that. I recognize that voice. By the way, ladies. Huh? I don't think we ever got your names. May we ask them? Lena, Shara, Dorothy. Shara. My, that's certainly a sexy name. You don't look like a Shara, though. Hey, watch your mouths! Did I catch you off guard? See, I'm a very sort of sexy young woman. How about you, miss? You can call me Karen. Karen, you say? Very pretty name. You're too kind, sir. I'm rather fond of it myself. Are you now? All right. We're with the Special Ops. My name is... I think that's just about enough. We don't care about you. I sense an ulterior motive at work. No, I mean, at least not from us. Please, be safe on your way home, ladies. Hear me out. Outrageous. Oh, the exit, right. So the exit would naturally be over here. Well, aren't you Mr. Popularity? It was like their eyes all changed when you told them your name. Hey, it was not. I didn't see you shying away from joining in the conversation. Shit, but that doesn't mean I wasn't nervous. I kind of lost all my confidence there. Huh?
What's all this about?
Oh, Duke Duden.
Oh, lady of the court! Hey, you maids! You don't look familiar.
These are two of the new hires whom I'm instructing. This is Shara, and that's Karen. They're still quite inexperienced, so I'm giving them some extra training time. Huh. Huh. Did he recognize us? Not good. Given how many times we've run into him, it'd be bizarre if he didn't recognize us. Come now, Philip. Enough with the staring. It's quite unusual to see coming from you. Stiff upper lip and all. Please pardon my rudeness. You look much like my niece. My eyes were playing tricks on me, it seems. I am dreadfully sorry for the discourtesy. Oh, it's no bother. Please don't concern yourself.
You know, now that I stop and look, I must say that you both are quite lovely. You with the brown hair, you have a very healthy, clean look to you.
Ugh.
As for you, I personally think you look best with that raven hair of yours even longer.
Oh, I'm honored.
Ah, yes. Sure was it not? You shall attend to me this evening, huh?
Oh, no. Your Grace? Ew, I don't want to serve him tea. I don't think tea is what he wants served. Your Grace, your flirtations while flattering are best saved for another time and place. All the maids in the castle will work directly in service to Her Majesty Queen Alicia. I trust you've not forgotten.
I know, some folks simply can't take a joke.
Chat, rate the joke.
The castle will be mine in a week's time anyway. We can set aside time for some fun then.
Your Grace, please, no more of this. I do not mind when you drink to excess, but you must know how your libido gets in such instances. I say this knowing full well that I may be reprimanded for it.
But I said I was just joking. Enough, I'm going to bed. I'm gonna goon.
As you wish, Your Grace. Your room is right over there.
Goon, 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 gooning, gooning, goon. Whoa, alright, sure. Just let me know if you have any problems, anything at all. I'll give you the best advice the future king can give.
Thank you very much.
Ha ha ha, aren't you cute? Yes. Good. Good. There was a joke? Yeah, that dude's existence.
I apologize unreservedly for all the fuss. His Grace will likely remember nothing of this come the morning. Please set your mind at ease. I should certainly hope so. I'm truly sorry. Madam and young miss, and young misses, I beg your pardon, but I must take my leave. I feel so badly for him. He truly seems to bear the weight of the world on his shoulders. Do you know Mr. Philip personally? Yes, ever since we were children. Although not nearly as well as we once did, thanks to the one he serves. I see. He sure seems like he's nervous all the time, doesn't he? I'll bet that everything between the Duke and the Colonel has him completely on edge. Probably, yeah. By the way, what was that you were saying earlier about me being the popular one? The Duke certainly seemed awfully fond of you. Ugh, please, I like to keep my food in my stomach, thank you. Alright, back to before, I feel like I'm missing something. Why would the Duke want tea so late? Wow, you do not get it. Okay, so you say, Estelle, allow me to elucidate the matter of tea and why gentlemen should never request it in polite company. Huh? Come closer. Here you go, let me whisper in your ear. Let me tell you something that you might like to hear. Hilda whispered something into Estelle's ear. He wanted to fuck. Ugh. Now, do you understand? Ugh. Yes? Hopeless. Completely hopeless.
Bro's too good for that Duke. I know, right? Free that butler.
Thanks for everything, the both of you. If not for you, I don't know what we'd have done. Please. It was the least we could do in Her Majesty's service. I only ask that you complete the request she made of you. I feel the same way. I beg of you, do everything in your power to save the princess. Are you one of the royal retainers? Yes, I regret that I rarely get the chance to serve her directly. She's so kind and open, she always treated me more like a friend than a servant. The thought of her being held captive keeps me up at night. I understand. Well, I can rest easy now that we're on the job. We'll save her. Shall we be going? Have been raised. Just keep alert until you return to your room. Never know, can be too certain how close the intelligence division is watching you. In case of the stealth section. Up to our room then, I guess. What, might I inquire, are you doing at this late hour? Gooning. Captain Amalthea, well, allow me to explain to you what happens when you feed us like a whole bunch of like fatty food and fiber at the same time. I'm gonna apologize about the royal bathroom. That place is demolished. Yeah, looks worse than the 100 Days War, right? It's just like you're gonna need like tear down the entire castle, get a new one. Yeah, we're gonna have to like move it somewhere else. Captain Amalthea. Good evening. I realize that you've been invited here, but don't you think it's a bit late for you kids to be out walking around? Please pardon us. We've simply never been in a castle like this, and we couldn't resist the urge to take a look around. Oh, that's certainly understandable. So where were you half an hour ago? Please enlighten me, if only for my own edification.
Kitchen. Maid quarters. We should just say the shitter. Administrative room. Royal guard room. Cellar. Okay, hold on. This is a test. Some of these have guards in them. There's a guard in the cellar, he would know. Royal guard room? That's stupid. No, that's like locked on. That's like in lock and key. Kitchen has too many eyes. But, our boy might be able to back up a story here. We go with the kitchen. Yeah, that's on the lock and key. We're not supposed to be there. Same with the administrative room. Same with the royal guard room. And the cellar has a guard there. We go with kitchen. Oh, that's strange. I was making my rounds through there. I never saw you. Well, come, let's not waste time on games. Actually, I received reports of you going in and out of the maid quarter several times. Do you not think it a bit odd to be looking around in that particular place? What? You don't think that questioning someone like that, when you already have the facts, is a little cruel? I take that as a compliment. So what business have you in the maid quarters? I suggest you answer honestly. Well, Oh, Estelle Joshua! You been here the whole time? Here's a boy. Sin. Staying alive. Staying alive. Well, now that's the stuff! Yeah, junk. Sigh. Hey! If it ain't my favorite gorgeous officer lady. Nice, some luck that we have met up again, huh? I suppose. So what's going on? Are my students here causing any trouble? Students? No, it's just that they were in the maid quarters for a while. And they want to know what their business simply as a security precaution. Oh yeah, I totally get you. I just sent them off to find some munchies to go with my booze. Hey Joshua, you kids find anything to eat? No, the cook's not back yet, I guess. We went to ask the maid if there's any that we could get our hands on somewhere, but no luck. Oh, well, I'll have to do without, I guess. Hey, I just had a great idea. You want to come join me for a drink? I mean, hey, nothing goes with drinks like a beautiful lady. I'm afraid I'm busy, so I'll have to decline your generous offer. My apologies for the misunderstanding, but I would advise you to return to your rooms and remain there for the rest of the night. I have to investigate any suspicious activity, you understand? Of course. Dude, Zin bailed us out. Also, I did guess that going with kitchen, Zin would bail us out. Is there some drama of them being together? No, it's just Zin's horny. It is late. We should probably just get to bed. Very good, then. Now, if you'll excuse us. Oh, denied. Oh, well. Might as well just go back to the room. Right. We'll go with you. Looks like we managed to convince her at least. What? Zin, aren't you drunk? I was acting drunk. What a chat! Ooh! I haven't had a single drop. My goat. No way, your face has gone all red. He focused on making his blood circulate better, which made it look like he was intoxicated. It's done with some kind of Eastern martial arts breathing exercise, right? I'm surprised you're familiar with it. But hey, you seem to be in a tight spot, so I figured I'd distract everyone. Nice, huh? Saved your bacon, as the saying goes. You are an evil man, Zin. Okay, sure, you did help us out, but you also surprised the hell out of me. Sorry about that. So what's the story? Huh? What story? I would have thought it'd be obvious. The story of you meeting with the Queen. Damn, he knew? Whoa, wait, what? How did you?
Did Elnan tell you something about this? Actually, I couldn't get him to tell me anything. Now I know anyway, don't I? Wow, we walked right into that. Without prior knowledge, there's no way you could have guessed. So, how much do you really know? Haha, because it's finally time to show you this. Zin produced a letter from his pocket and handed it to Estelle and Joshua. Wait, what? What's this? I know this handwriting. Don't just stand there, read it. It'll explain a lot. Okay. Dear Zin Vavik, I hope this letter finds you well. I know I've been out of touch. I'm in a hurry, so I hope you'll pardon my bluntness. Wait. My work concerning the Jaegers is leading me into Imperial territory. However, due to the fact that unusual forces seem to be influencing matters inside Liberal, I feel uneasy about being absent for so long. Cassius wrote him. This is why I must ask a favor of you. Could I persuade you to come to Liberal and help out, if they need it? Since you haven't been to Liberal before, perhaps you could think of it as a recreational trip. There's a martial arts competition before the Queen's birthday celebration, and foreigners can participate. It would make fine camouflage. I realize that this is sudden, but if you can do it, I would be most grateful. I'm intending to return to Liberal before the festival, so hopefully we'll be able to have a drink together when I return. Cassius Bright. P.S. You may have the chance to meet my son and daughter. They're currently apprentices at the guild, so if you happen to meet them, feel free to test the extent of their training. Try not to bail them out too much, unless it seems like they really need it. Aye! So Dad actually asked you to come to Liberal, which means he's in Erebonian now. That's the long and short of it. The long and short of it? What it means is that you were in the cahoots with him all along. That's kind of a nasty way to put it, don't you think? I owed Master Cassius a favor from the time he spent in Calvert. This letter just gave me the chance to meet us square again. I suppose. When did you realize that we were his kids? I had a feeling from the outset once I saw Estelle's techniques with the bow staff. Still alive, true. I asked Kilika about it, and that confirmed it. Would have been nice if you said something about it at all. When Wade's sick, wondering where Dad's been. I know, and I'm sorry I haven't said anything, but I got the impression from the letter that he was trying to keep his whereabouts a secret. Still, you're definitely his kids, alright? If you can pull off a job as big as sneaking an audience with the Queen. I suppose so. He knows this much, you wouldn't have to tell him everything, right? I agree, it'd probably be best to fill Zin on and everything. It is a bit far-fetched to say that we could put an end to this whole situation on our own, after all. Yeah, we're gonna need a third party member. Estelle and Joshua told of how they managed to speak directly with the Queen, as well as the Queen's request to safely rescue Princess Claudia. I see. I thought something seemed a little off when everyone was talking at the party. Alright then, I'll help you out with that little request. You will? I think this is the ideal opportunity to settle my debt with Master Cassius. What the fuck is even happening anymore? Okay, I'll give a brief rundown. So, Estelle and Joshua have a father. His name is Cassius Bright. Long dick. He's like the big hero of the entire country. It was his plan that saved the country from invasion from the empire up north. He's a big deal. In this country, Liberal, there's a queen, the character we met with before. There are two rightful heirs to the throne. Duke Dunan, the fuckboy guy who tried to hit on Estelle before. And then, the Queen's granddaughter, Claudia, who we believe to be a character from Chapter 2, Chloe. Right now, though, the Queen wants Chloe to be the next Queen. But, there's a colonel... Take care, Joshua. There's a colonel who wants to militarize the country. So he kidnapped, or had kidnapped, the daughter, not the granddaughter, Chloe, has her imprisoned, and is essentially forcing the Queen to put Duke Dunan on the throne instead. So now we are going on an adventure, a quest, if you will, to rescue the granddaughter, Claudia. I think this is the ideal opportunity to settle my debt to Master Cassius. Please, let me help. We'd be glad to. Thank you once again. What the hell is this? What is this place? Never would have imagined something like this even existed. It's gotta be like a mine shaft all the way down, yeah. Oh no, that definitely looks like made. It's larger than I expected. There's one more adventure. Well, this is like one game in a 13-part series. There is a direct follow-up to this story, which is, I think, twice as long as this game. Lieutenant Lorenz, if you'd be so kind as to show us the way to the lowest level. Yes, sir. Oh? Whoa! Is that some kind of mechanical monster? Well, well, so these must be archaisms. What? So he uses a katana. Holy shit! He took out that thing in one stroke! Pause. You were the quickest to react. You are indeed truly a force to be reckoned with when you don't hold back. You flatter me, sir. Your quick-draw technique as well was quite remarkable to behold. I can see that you studied under the Divine Blade himself. There's more. Hydro. There are 13 games in total in this series, I believe, so far. They all take place in the same, like, game world. They just, like, take place in different parts of the world. It's one giant interconnected story. Your quick draw... Right, we read that. I am humbled. I still have a ways to go before I can really humble anyone, I'm afraid. But time waits for no man. The skills I possess now will have to be enough. My strength will be meager, but I must forge this kingdom's future with my own two hands. Okay, Louise. My brave men, the way to the ultimate power is open. A bright new dawn approaches for our beloved liberal. This guy, by the way, is the bad guy. Yeah, he's the one that had, like, the granddaughter of the queen kidnapped. This guy's the douchebag, he's the villain. He wants to militarize the country. I expect only the best of each of you. By your order, sir. We, the Special Ops, will work as one for the Colonel. For the glory of Liberal! For the glory of Liberal! Ah, we slept. I understand the situation. You've both performed admirably. I'm amazed that you were able to deliver the Professor's message to Her Majesty in person. We just got lucky is all. The real question is how much longer is luck going to be on our side? Yes, we're really going to have to stay focused. If you understand that already, then there's nothing more that I need to tell you. In any case, we can consider Professor Russell's request to be fulfilled. Please accept this as compensation for a job well done. Hell yeah. 20,000 more mirror noise. Third class! Death blow 1/4 is a perk. Nice. Now then, Zin. It was pure providence that Cassius invited you here. We need the help of an A-ranked bracer like yourself. No need to ask. Even if I didn't have a debt to repay to Cassius, I couldn't possibly stand by idly in a situation like this. I'm with you until the end, my boy, my goat, my shining star. I knew we could count on you, Zen. By the way, what's this A-rank business? It's a rank that signifies a full-fledged bracer's full power. There are 7 ranks, ranging from G in the bottom up to A at the top. So he's the highest rank you can get. Wow, I never knew you as such a badass, Zen. Well, I may be A-ranked. I'm still an underling, so to speak. There are 20 A rankers across the continent. But above that, there's an informal S rank. That's one's only granted to bracers who successfully resolve issues on a national scale. And there are only 4 of those in the entire continent. Whoa. I'm not sure I even want to think about what they can do. You really don't know any of this stuff, do you? One of those 4 is Master Cassius. What? Okay, Joshua, you're not gonna tell me that you knew about this already, right? Right? Sorry, but yes, I did. He solved a major case for the Republic about 5 years ago. I swear, it's hardly worth even getting upset about anymore. Royal Army Soldier, Hidden Hero, Divine Blade, S-Rank Bracer, how many fucking titles does one guy need? What is he, Dennis? If he's really so dead awesome, then it would be sure nice if he'd come back and take care of this case. You may be right. If he were with us, perhaps this would have never escalated to the point where a coup d'etat was even possible. I cannot wait for this dude to be voiced by Doug in the remake, by the way. From Xenoblade X. Joshua, what's wrong? Just thinking about how strange this is. This whole chain of events apparently started with Dad going on a trip, in his favorite rocket ship. It's as if whoever planned the coup was waiting for him to be gone. At least, just the impression I have. Oh. So what you're saying is that the coup was planned around his departure for the Empire. Am I correct? No, I'm sure that would be overthinking things. I can't think of anyone who could possibly manipulate Dad like that without him noticing that he was being used. They'd have to know him and his behavior patterns exceptionally well to be able to pull it off. Like Colonel Richard. Well, yeah, I never knew what he was up to, even though he was so close. I don't think that Colonel Richard could have even managed to pull that wool over his eyes. Okay, well, thanks for addressing that for me. More likely, it's just that two major events happen to overlap with each other. Regardless of the circumstances, we cannot currently rely on Cassius to help. Therefore, I am resolved to prepare for the worst. I believe an emergency conference of the Grand Soul branch of the Bracer Guild is called for. Huh? All other things being equal, we have a request that comes directly from Her Majesty the Queen. The third article of the Bracer Code states that we shall never act in a fashion that interferes with the government. We cannot ignore Her Majesty's request, however, so we must act. But we're no match for the Royal Army as we are. I ask the cooperation of all Bracers in Grand Soul, including Zin, of course. Oh, okay. If we come in conflict with the Intelligence Division, we'll need all the help we can get, but those bozos kind of suck, so we're kind of out of luck. Ideally, we should have the cooperation of other branches, but the checkpoints have been completely sealed off as of today, ostensibly to foil any potential terrorist activity. What? So basically it amounts to martial law. So the enemy is finally moving at full tilt. This must be to stifle any activity on the part of any Royal Guardsmen in hiding, as well as ourselves. If we're going to conduct a rescue operation, we'd have to do it with the resources on hand. Oh, fun, but we're up to it. So, do you have a solid idea where the princess is being held? That's been on my mind for a while now, actually. I believe the most likely place to be the Urbe Royal Villa. That's the building in the forest, right? Yeah, makes sense. It would make a dungeon, huh? If the soldiers are using it under the pretense of counter-terrorism, few would question it, and I can't imagine they'd want to lock a lady of the royal family in a cell at Leyston Fortress. Considering it's the army we're going to be going against, I'd like a more solid confirmation, however. If we assaulted the wrong place, we'd have hell to pay for it. Yes, precisely. But in either case, we must assemble any bracers currently in the royal city. Could I ask you to assemble them here for me? Any information you gather while doing so would be most appreciated. If I'm not mistaken, Estelle, you and your friends are acquainted with a reporter, correct? Oh, you mean Niall Thornberry. We should see if he's picked up anything significant. Also, we must attempt to enlist the aid of guardsmen who are in hiding. If you can get them to contact me, it would be greatly appreciated. In other words, we need to get in touch with Sister Julia. She helped us with the invitation before, so we should let her know what's going on. So off to the cathedral, then. 4 other bracers in the city, Kurt, Grant, Connor, and Annalise. Check the bars and the usual hangouts. They may be in the hotel. If you see them, please instruct them to come back here. Sure thing! Alright then, off we go. Whew! Okay. I think that's probably a good place to call there for the day. After the release. Yes, it can, Max. You can play the demo of the remake for this, and your progress carries over to the full release. It's the full prologue. It's like 10 hours. It's crazy. If you do everything. So I'm going to call the stream there for the day. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow, though. We'll see how much we can, like, chunk away at this. This has been such a damn good game, and it's making me so excited for the remake. Thank you, Jared, Max, Lilsha, Fubuki, Ultima, Partial, Este, Hydro, John, Lilsha, Partial, Joshua. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Max as well. Thank you all for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a great day. Yeah, I am surprised the meeting went so well as well. Thank you all for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Until we meet again! Good night, Kingslayer Coaching. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Until we meet again!